Let's see if we can get this adjusted. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Heck. Somebody's in here already. Maybe it's me. Technical difficulties. I was doing so good. Okay. We'll get it. We'll get it. Hey, nobody said it was a perfect girl, right? Parab, hi. How are you doing? We're doing an angel class tonight. And how's it going? Can you hear me okay? And can you see me okay? You are. I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get in. I'm still going to light the Palo Santo and stuff like I always do. And then we'll get started on this class. This is about angel awareness tonight and stuff like that. So it'll be quite interesting, I think. If you have not met me before, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the divine in various ways, shapes, and forms. And I'm very thankful. I've had it my whole life. It took me a minute to come out of the closet, though. And tonight we're going to be talking about angels, how to recognize when angels are around, all kinds of angel stuff, and joy and love and light. I just ran a whole bunch of people off. No, I don't think I did, but yeah, you never know. So, and I didn't tell anybody I was coming on. It was a surprise. Hi, Dream 9747. Tonight we're doing an angel class, and then we will do readings by donations afterwards. Okay, guys. So gotcha, Parab. I see you. I'm just giving everybody a chance to come in for the class. We will be talking about angels. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sher of Share Peace and Love. And I promote living on a higher vibration. And I love it. And it's been life-changing. So we're just clearing the energy here in the air, and we'll start our class here. Afterwards, I will take donations for readings should you require a reading. And we'll get started here in just a few minutes. I appreciate you guys. Welcome, Dream 9747. Glad to have you. Welcome if you're new here. Also, old subscribers, thank you for being here, supporting the channel and everything. I did post a link for Spiritual Guidance 1111. If you were with him before, his channel got hacked. And it's a wonderful channel, and he had to start all over. And I support him. He supports me. And he doesn't take any money. He just takes the money off YouTube for the views, and he gives it to a charity. So it's pretty cool. Hi, Yunita. Yanda. I think Yanda. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. So it sounds like it's going to be an exciting class, I think. The first thing we're going to cover is we're going to cover angel awareness, what angels really are, how angels show up in your real life, how the real message behind angels, and practices to become aware of your angels and see them. But you don't have to see an angel to know you're protected. A lot of times you actually run across angels in real life and don't even realize it. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And then if people join us, they can always rewind and go back to the beginning of this, if you guys are okay with it. Is the volume okay? All right. First of all, beautiful souls, I am Sher with Share Peace and Love, and today's message is about angel awareness. How do you recognize divine guidance in your life without going, is this real? Is this really real? Or am I imagining it? Is it true? Am I overthinking? All those things can happen. Okay, so first of all, angels are created by God. They are messengers, protectors, and servants of his will. Okay, so they were created by God. And in the Bible, you have Psalm 91 in the Bible. So that also, I asked you guys earlier about Psalm 91. Holly came the closest, but I have a class teaching, and I'm going to post it here in the next few days. It's on 91. Amazingly, 91 has tremendous ties biblically It's pretty crazy. Also, Bibles in the Bible, angels are mentioned approximately 300 times, depending on the variation of the Bible. Um, in Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14, it says they are ministering spirits sent to serve. Wow. And we also, the other thing is, we don't worship angels. We recognize the way that God uses angels in our lives, okay? Um, and we'll start with angel awareness. Also, I have a pretty casual teaching style. So if you have a question, pop in and ask it, preferably on the subject. And then after, I'll do readings. So try to do a little bit of everything on this channel. Okay, so what is angel awareness? Does anyone know? What would you think it is? Because like when you get supernatural, or when you when you change your vibe, and you all of a sudden you have this awakening thing, you become aware of things that you were not aware of. Okay, things that you didn't even know existed. Okay, but the thing about it is, you have to be careful, yeah, to recognize angels, but it's also important not to go like overboard, like, because sometimes people are like, you start to chase things like, was that a sign, was that a number for me, you know um things like that, and you start trying to force it. Oh, I want to see an angel, where's an angel, or I want to make this happen. And a lot of times we're just not, we don't get those options are decided by the divine. So angel awareness is not what most people think. It's not chasing signs, it's not like obsessing over numbers, and it's not trying to force spiritual experiences. As a human being in the 3D, we have spiritual experiences. Yes, we do. But we can't turn everything into a spiritual experience or a sign. And as a matter of fact, my daughter was like, you see signs everywhere. And I'm like, yes, I do. So, but actually, angel awareness is like, it's calmer, it's more grounded, it's trust. It's like, it's a feeling of calmness that you can feel it. It's not scary, it's not frightening. It's just a I take it back. They are scary and frightening when they show up in your bathroom. In my understanding, yes, they are. Except for the Holy Spirit. Yeah, Yanda, that's absolutely right. Okay, so and that brings us to this. How do angels show up in real life? That's a big one. How do they show up in real life? Oh my lord. Sometimes, okay. Well, it says you may not see wings or lights. I can tell you when I saw the angel, and this has been a long time. And I had prayed for angel helpers for weeks. I had prayed, and so what happened was an angel showed up in my bathroom at the door that night, and I was already asleep in bed, and I heard a rustle of feathers, and I was like, I opened my eyes, and there was this giant hunk of a person at my bathroom door, and they had like I don't have like a cloak almost, and it had the you could see the feathers sticking out. And so what did I do? I shut my eyes. I was like, nope, not there, not there, not happening. And I opened my eyes back, and the angel was still there. And I shut my eyes again, and came back and opened them again, and he was still there. And I was petrified, honestly, scared the hell out of me. And I went back to sleep. And then the next day I was like, oh my God, somebody must have died or something. And then my 4-year-old daughter came in the room, and she said, Mom, what is wrong with you? She's like, Mom, you have been praying for angel helpers for weeks now. And she's like, and then one showed up. Why are you upset? And that's true. I had been praying for angel helpers for weeks, and one did show up. And I was upset because I just never thought, I didn't think I had the power to call on an angel and have an angel show up for angel help. And I do felt like I got help then, but it was definitely different. So if you pray for an angel, be prepared to see an angel, because a lot of times I want to tell you, they show up. And I have encountered them in human form, or what I perceive to be them. It's an energy about them. It's interesting. If you have met a real life angel, why don't you tell me in the comments? I'd love to hear about it. Okay. Also, so when they show up, you may feel sudden peace, sudden intuition, protection from things you don't see coming, divine timing, like protection from things you don't see coming. I was in, let's see, Norfolk, Virginia, and I heard, put your seatbelt on, you're fixing to be in a wreck. And I was like, okay. And I reached over and I put my seatbelt on, and a woman pulled out and hit the side of my vehicle. And I was snowing, all the good stuff. And I was like, thank you. And I wasn't hurt. And now that's angel protection. When you get messages like that, that is protection from the divine. Also when I've gotten messages about people that are close to me passing away in my life, hey, you have this many hours. And that's how it's presented. You either, like I had with my mother, I think he said you have 48 hours. And with my ex-husband, I think he said I had a week. And they're very firm messages. Like with my mother, I think it was simply, you have 48 hours. And I knew there's something about the voice of God when he talks to you, and I can't describe it. It's just, it's like any other voice. It seems like it's not loud or anything like that, but it's, it. When God talks to you, you can feel it. There's not even a question about it. But I don't think that happens very often in your life. I think it does usually happen occasionally with transitions, a lot of times with protection. If you hear a message in your mind and it says something like, go back and get your keys, or go back and do this, or whatever it says, that's usually an angel message. You may just not recognize it as an angel message. Also, they come across many ways, like sudden peace, strong intuition, the protection. A lot of times you have protection from things you don't see coming and you never even know about it. And then, of course, there's divine timing. It's like this channel, If I had gotten this channel and went crazy in the beginning, I probably wouldn't have even gone far, because I would have been like, whoa, what do I do, And so everything grows at its own pace. Also, guidance, when it flows, it's usually quiet, guys. It's not loud. It's not even a whisper. When I get guidance, it's like, I don't know how to explain. It's a message. It's just like, you met an angel. How did you meet an angel, Shalom? Shall I? I'm so very bad about this, Shalom. How did you meet an angel? Let us know. But and it's, Psalm 91 does talk about angels guarding you. And in that psalm, it's reminding you that you don't walk alone. You are never alone. You always have the protection of the divine. Okay. It talks about in Psalm 91, it talks about angels guarding you. And it reminds you that you were never walking alone. You were guided, you were covered, and you're directed. I call it directed, protected, connected. Oh, Shiloh. Okay, that's so funny. That's sweet. Thank you. Okay, and here's a practice that'll help you in your daily practices if you need someplace to start. Shiloh. Okay, gotcha. I finally figured it out. I was like, well, how do you Shiloh? Okay, gotcha. And sometimes you can just like take a moment and just go, Lord God, guide my steps today. Send your protection where needed, and help me walk in peace and clarity. Okay? Peace and clarity. And you can call on your angels for help if you need it. Trust me, I have called on mine many times. I surrender. And we are doing an angel class right now, and we'll be doing readings for donations after at this time. I do a lot of free readings, but tonight I just don't have a lot of energy. I'm going to do the class because we've been meeting a class too. And also, guys, the tarot cards, they do give you messages, okay? But they're a tool. Your ultimate guide, your ultimate connection should be with the divine. Wow. Yeah. See, and that is how protection comes in. It's something as simple as a car accident. It's like knowing sometimes the messages are so silly, you know, and we don't, you just never know. Here's the thing, in real life, you never know if you're talking to an angel or a demon or anything else. You just got to step out on faith. But the thing that I found out, I was reading this earlier. This is kind of a very loose, free flowing class tonight. I'm reading this book of joy, and it's His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Archbishop Desmond Tutu, and Douglas Abrams. And of course, I got it in the thrift store. But it said, and I thought this was so cool. Um, it said, this really struck to me. It said, who was talking? The Dalai Lama was talking about this. And he said, there are 7 billion human beings, and nobody wants to have problems or suffering. But there are many problems and much suffering for most of our creation. Why? And he was talking to the Archbishop when he said this, okay? And he said, something is lacking. And I thought this was so profound. And he said, as one of the 7 billion human beings, I believe everyone has the responsibility to develop a happier world. Okay? We need ultimately to have greater concern for others' well-being. In other words, kindness or compassion, which is lacking now. We must pay more attention to our inner values, and we must look inside. Okay. So and we do. We have an ultimate responsibility to develop a happier world. Okay. And he was talking about the world, and this is the Dalai Lama. It's from the New York Times bestseller. And I just thought it was kind of cool because ultimately, we do have that responsibility to help each other. The biggest commandment is love one another as I have loved you. And so that's cool. Also, sometimes you get discernment from angels. You don't even know, this is very important. If it creates fear, pressure, confusion, it is not alignment. If it is something dark or telling you to hurt somebody, it's not alignment. I'm not a professional, not a psychiatrist, a doctor, none of those things. But if you are hearing something that tells you to do bad things, you need to see somebody, okay? But because the light does not tell you to hurt people, okay? All right. Cosmic Zombie, we are doing the donation readings after the class, but I will get to you, I promise. Okay. Also, so you already have angel protection, okay, through the divine, through God, okay. In Psalm 91, I recommend that you possibly read that, okay. And also, your intuition. Okay, bye, Shiloh. Your intuition is also like it is spiritual direction. Those messages you get, those are from the divine. Hebrews chapter 1, verse 14 talks about the angels, look it up. Practice, like take 5 minutes out of your day and just sit somewhere and practice being aligned. You'll be amazed. 5 minutes can make a huge difference, okay? And ask yourself, am I in a place of peace or am I in a place of pressure? Which one is it? Okay. Bear with me, guys. Also, I want to bring up not everything. I will look for you, Lace. I'll pull a card here in just a minute. Not everything is, not every thought that you get is guidance. I mean, if it doesn't feel right, question it, okay? Because sometimes thoughts aren't right. They're not right. Sometimes they're from other places or, stuff like that. We are having a discussion on angels and stuff, and then afterwards we'll be doing donation readings by donation. Okay, and so bear with me. I want to make sure I cover everything for you guys. Okay. Also, I did a short earlier on, yeah, because it is a, I don't know if Gandhi is an angel. I would do some research on that. We're discussing angels right this minute. And what I did want to cover is I covered this in a short. Angels have three main roles: they are messengers, they are protectors, and they are assistants in God's plan. Um, they're not they're not meant to be worshipped. Okay, they're like with the divine, you know. They work for God. So, and it's okay. Like, keep it simple. You don't like everything is simple. It doesn't have to be complicated, you know. They do bring inner knowledge or nudges, sudden peace during stress, an accident. They may pull you out of a car. Have you ever just done a video like a search on angels? You know, there are a lot of things in the world that we cannot explain. There might be like a right time, right place moment where somebody shows up to help you. You might have a flat or something. That could be an angel. You just never know. Okay. And so that's kind of cool. And then when you get discernment from God or angels, I want to be very clear. It's not it's divine. It's God's knowledge brings peace, clarity, and alignment. It's not urgent if it's from God. Even the times that God has given me messages about death and stuff, they've never been urgent. Yeah, see, and it's like, and I do believe that angels are all around us, you know, and that they do protect us. I think that if you work for the divine in some way, shape, or form, or if you're just like out there spreading peace and love in the world, that you're protected. And some of those things is like you have to trust sometimes instead of just going, I'm going to be in control, I'm going to make it work. You know, and sometimes you don't even see angels in your cupboard. It's pretty amazing. And I'll be doing a longer series on this, but I wanted to cover like the basics of, you know, what they really are, you know, and because we don't really know that much about them. I know that every time you ring a bell, an angel is supposed to get their wings, you know, and I think that's kind of interesting. And I'm making sure I haven't missed anything. But that's kind of, if does anybody have a question about angels besides which angel is which? I know that there are archangels that are protectors. Like I know that Archangel Michael is my protector. Um, I've been told that many times. So, and so you have protectors. You also have ancestors and guardians. Um, and your ancestors are in the background too. There's a lot in the spiritual world. I'm not going to lie to you that I don't understand. And I don't think that no matter, you know, how intelligent you are, if you're connected in the divine spiritual world, there's always going to be a lot that you don't understand because it's such a massive field of information. And it's pretty cool though. And it's a lot of fun. And I invite you to like just, you know, check up on things. Yeah, and there's a lot. Like even the Bible says, if you could see all the things around you, you would surely die of fright. Uh, I don't know, Royal Karma. I'll pull a card for you, but we're doing a class right now. Archangel Michael, Ariel, Raphael. I know that they're angels. I honestly bought these books on angels today because I felt like there's another one too, but I felt like we would. No, you're okay. That we would go. I think yeah, there is Metatron. There's like archangels. There's like a hierarchy. I think. Okay, so probably should have done this under the membership class. Here's the thing though, as a spiritually woke person or a person on that path, the world is infinite. There's so many possibilities and so many ways you can go. You can look up archangels, you can do research on yoga, meditation, uh, what is that? Astral travel. The world is your oyster. Okay. And as much as I believe in tarot cards, and it's not, the tarot cards are a tool, and they're beautiful. They're fun to play with. But ultimately, the messages, everything that I say, do comes from the divine. And if I ever have a moment where I'm not getting the messages, yeah, it's cool. And I think that angels may visit you in dreams. Was there something that they told you at that time when you had the dream about Archangel Michael? They do visit you in dreams. I keep getting a dream I'm moving. Yeah, cards have been around forever, but the cards are a tool that open a door. Hi, Lotus Glow. And I don't want you to think that the cards are magic or have power. They open a door. They're a tool, just like everything else that we have in this environment. But it can be, taken out of context. Yoga is a wonderful tool, and this is we do have divination tools like pendulums, and I have a pendulum here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. Oh, anyway, we have those tools, and they're helpful, but also okay. Here, I've got one right here. Yeah, here's a pendulum. Is my energy open, Father? I would say my energy is open. Now, I'm going to tell you something. When I first started reading, I ask, yes, I like that. That's a beautiful thing. A permission slip to access inner knowing. I totally love that. But when I first started doing this, I asked God, and I didn't ask God. I asked the pendulum. I asked him a question, and I didn't mean to. I thought I was talking to God, but I guess I was using the pendulum, and I should not have done that because I'm going to tell you what, God did not like it. God was like, the next day I got a message. It was, and I had a beautiful pendulum at the time, and I threw it away because God was like, "How dare you ask this when you have me?" And I was like, "Whoa." I'm sorry. And I threw my pendulum away. Since then, I've learned, there's proper ways to use everything. But I do agree. Let me see, it's kind of, yeah. So I was making sure I didn't miss any messages. Yeah, and it's just like the Kashiak records. My grandmother, my adopted grandmother, she would visit the Acacia records. Guys, I don't visit anybody. I just have this little, I don't know, some kind of pipeline to the divine. But I've always talked to God. He's always been there, and I've always had the protection of the divine. I know that for a fact because my whole life, car accidents, crazy things, knocks on the door in the middle of the night, things like that. God would actually wake me up ahead of time. And I told the story the other day where I was in bed asleep and it was like 2 something in the morning. And God woke me up. He really did. And he said, "Be quiet, don't move, stay still. Nothing good happens at 3 o'clock in the morning." And somebody knocked on the door right after I got this message, and I didn't move because I knew without a shadow of a doubt that God was protecting me, and He was. The next morning when I went out, whoever had chosen to knock on my door at 3 o'clock in the morning also chose to steal my bike, but it was a small price to pay considering what could have happened. And God said, "Don't open the door." He literally told me not to open the door, to stay quiet. Now, I have not had that happen very many times in my life. I'm not going to lie to you. And I have had times in my life and moments in my life where you either chose faith or fear. And I think that when you choose faith over fear, that you are rewarded. And that's the thing. You do come. God does provide a level of protection if you're one of His children. He does, Oh, I have fresh blueberry coffee tonight. It might be a little cold now. But so the reason I'm telling you some of these things is you're on this new journey, and a lot of you have a lot of talents and gifts, but also there's a lot of discernment that's called for. in this. Yes, blueberry. So good. Um, there's a lot of stuff. Like, here's an example. So, say that night when God woke me up and said, "Don't open the door." What if I had opened the door? What if I'd gotten hurt? If I had not listened, there is not a doubt in my mind that I would have been hurt that night. Okay, so life things happen that you can't explain when you're spiritually woke. I feel like I'm an old person trying to use young words, but it's the truth. So, you know, blueberry, I found it one day at King Supers. The blueberry coffee is fabulous. Also, guys, it's we've been stagnant all winter, and it's really hard to get motivated to get back up and out and doing things. It's really important that some of you get out there and start moving your body, so stiffness doesn't set in. I am going to transition over here in a minute to readings for people. I'll do donations first. I didn't tell my moderators I was coming on tonight, and I'll tell you why. They're really fabulous people, and they're here every night for me. And I thought, let's just give them a night off. So if they show up, it's great. But I really wanted them to get some rest. They're very loyal. They've been here since the beginning. And I'm very thankful for the people in my life, including you guys on this channel. I couldn't do this without you. Never thought it was ever going to happen. And this is a learning channel. Yes, I can read your cards every day, and I can tell you every day, most likely, what's going to happen. If it's God, he'll tell you. But here's the thing. That's not my ultimate goal. Thank you. I appreciate that. My ultimate goal is to teach you to have these abilities, because I'm not with you 24/7. But, like, let's say you're cleaning your house and all of a sudden you're like, I need to call the school and check on my children. Call the school. Oh, thank you, Holly. Call the school and check on your children. Because when you get that message, you know, it's a message. It's real. It's not your imagination. One of the biggest things that we do as people that are in the process of awakening is we tend to ignore the messages, or we tend to want to change them. Yeah, and the thing is, God is perfect, so I'm not going to change a message for God. Plus, I don't want to get smited. I'm very real here. It's like, don't look back, you'll turn into a pillar of salt. I don't want to be that person. But God is very real. He's very real in my life, and I hope he's real in your life. But this channel is about helping the world, and I was amazed that I found that. We ultimately all have a responsibility to help each other and lift each other up. And if you think you don't, try to be the person on the other side that needs the help. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that really hit me, I'm not rich. I'm a mom of three. My kids are grown. I'm, sort of retired, but not really. And one of the things that really hit me was I was in King Supers one day, and I have money. I mean, I can pay my bills, but I was missing $2 that day for some reason. And $2. And for 10 minutes, I was trying to figure it out or what was wrong with it. And nobody stepped up to help. Nobody wanted to help. And finally, a lady helped me, and it was very nice. And I followed her down the parking lot and thanked her. And it wasn't about the money. It was just about the fact that people do not want to be involved. And, not even that they don't want to be, but maybe they were afraid because the world is a little crazy, And so, but that doesn't change the fact that we have an obligation to help each other. I thought that was the most beautiful thing, if you think about it. If I can find it. We ultimately have the responsibility to develop a happier world. Now, if we develop a happier world, then we're happier too, right? Everybody wins. And our world right now is pretty rough, okay? Like really rough, okay? I don't watch. If I watch TV, it's usually motivational or learning. Well, I mean, like if a storm comes in, my family will tell me about it. But I catch like the basics, titles. I'll tell you that I had an experience a while back, and this is why I don't watch the news. I had experience a while back. Somebody had asked me about a situation, and it did show up in the news. And I walked through my living room and heard something on the news, and then that door opened up for me. I didn't even really want to know, but the door opened, and I saw a picture of what happened, and I was like, oh. And then 2 days later, what I had seen, I got confirmation from on the news. I happened to be walking through the living room again, and I heard it, and I was like, oh wow. So some of the things I hear about, I try not to. And right now, it's like, too, I'm going to ask, how do you guys know what's real in the world and what's not? I mean, we have so much AI. You can make yourself an AI person. I could be an AI person, but I'm not. And it's the thing is, we need to be those people because we could be the people on the other end. And God wants us to love people. We're supposed to love. And even if there was no God involved at all, love is probably one of the greatest things. If you ask a question and you answer it with love, you think about it. Love is big. All right. I'm off my soapbox now. I'm going to start with donations first. And then I'll just, and the thing is, my goal for you guys is not to just have to go to a channel and get a message. It's my goal is for you to learn to do this for yourselves. I think Parab is on a beautiful journey right now, and Natalie, I was trying to let you rest. I was trying to let you sleep, Natalie, but your timing's perfect. I had said that you guys have been working so hard. Let me ring my bell, and I'm going to say a prayer. Now, you have not missed anything except the class, Natalie, and it was on angels. We'll be doing more on angels in the future, but I just also really wanted you guys to know, it's about the connection that you make with the divine, the way you feel inside when you shut the door at the end of the day. Are you really the person that you are in public? Because if you're not, it's gonna, I don't know. Anyway, let's ring the bell, say a prayer, and get started. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate you guys. You're really fabulous. All right, Natalie, I just have started the readings just now. I'm just making, okay, there. So let me start. I appreciate you guys. I don't know, we'll look. Okay. Let me start with Cosmic Zombie. Cosmic Zombie, what is your question? And also, while I get Cosmic Zombie's question, Lace 40 said, please, will my daughter be okay? She's in labor with serious complications. Let me say a prayer. We'll start, guys. And I do want to, I'll do Lace 40 first. Father, be with us, guide us, come into this space. Divine right answers. Guide me to the people that need messages. Provide clarity for them, all of you, Father, none of me. Archangel Michael, please come in for peace and protection. Thank you. All the angels, ancestors, baby angels would be really cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Father. Amen. All right, let's see. Okay, let me do for Lace 40. Her daughter. Oh, by the way, if you haven't met me, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. Severe weather alert. A fire weather watch for Aurora. Okay. Pretty normal for us. Okay. So my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive, and I give messages from the divine. Thank you for coming to my channel. I appreciate you. All right. What do we have for Lace 40 regarding her daughter in labor? Will she be okay for Lace 40? Father, please. Clarification. More clarification. Lace, I don't know if she's going to be okay. If I were you, I'd go to the hospital. Everything I have here is loss, heartbreak. I'm going to tell you the cards I have, and I hope I'm wrong. I really pray and hope I'm wrong. I have the first card that came out is the Five of Cups. This is loss. The card that came out on top of it was the Ace of Swords. Truth. The card next to it in reverse is heartbreak. The card next to it in reverse is the Sun. The card next to it in reverse is the Nine of Cups. And the card at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. I do think it's a very serious situation. Would you tell me her name so I can pray for her, please? Because it's serious. And I would love to pray for her. Let me check for highest and best advice. Highest and best advice, please, Father. Okay, the highest and best advice is life energy and pure intention. Life energy fell in reverse, but I'm going to read it. I think we should just pray. I'm going to read this real quick. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Okay, so she does bring life-giving energy. And with it in reverse, it could be that your child would be fine because it is in reverse. That would be giving life-giving energy. The other card I have is pure intention. The fairy of manifestation will help you use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure, what was that? With pure intention and the highest good of all. So let's pray for her. Okay, let's pray for her, and then I'll go back to Cosmic Zombie. Sorry, guys, but life happens. Okay. I am so sorry, Lace. What is your daughter's name? Or actually, I'll just, Father, I pray for Lace's daughter and their baby. I pray for peace, protection, divine. God, Father, put your light around her. Father, I am praying. I'm sending white light, Father. Big, huge white light. Big, big light, Father, for her and the baby. Please, Father, I pray. I pray in your name. If it is your will, please keep them safe. I ask this, Heavenly Father. Amen. All right. I hate it when I get readings like that, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm so wrong. Amen. All right. Let's go to Cosmic. Oh, I like that. Royal Karma, you said second time in here. I got put in timeout yesterday. Oh, let's not put him in timeout. I like him or her. I don't know why, but I see the Father of Lights around you, Miss Sher. You were born with this gift to help people, and it is the complication. It is. It happens. It's part of the responsibility of the gift. Not all messages are good messages. But I pray for you, Lace. Please come back. Sela, please come back and please come back and let us know. Please. I pray for Sela. I really do. All right. Let me go back up here. Hi, Dajik. How are you tonight? Hi, for Shara. Hi, for Royal. It's glad to have you. We will try not to knock you out. Hi, Lucy Woo. Okay, what do we have? Let me go up here to Cosmic Zombie. Let me check with Natalie. Look, Natalie's on the ball already. Look at her. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cosmic Zombie, I haven't answered for. Do you have a question? Mixed signals. Okay, let me just do a reading for Cosmic Zombie, and then I'll go back up to the next one. Let's see. Blueberry coffee. Yeah, we do help people, and lots of times never even know. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay, I don't have a question. Open to what you feel. Okay, gotcha. All right, for Cosmic Zombie, where are we going to go with this? Well, let's go with the fairy cards for a minute. For Cosmic Zombie, what do we need to know at this time, Father? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have friendships. I feel like you are coming into some really good, strong friendships. You've made some changes or shifts in your life. You have the card of the inner child. This is sideways, Cosmic Zombie. This is playfulness to remind you to take time to have fun. When is the last time you played? Also, you have the tree wisdom card. It says the tree Dryad will help you navigate through your current situation. Dryad. Okay. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. I also feel like this is saying spend some more time in nature. You may be connected to fairies because this card looks like a little fairy. I mean, it is the deck of the fairies, but I feel like you're working on your manifestation. Nature is important, but you have to remember to take some time to play because you get kind of in this mode where you're just work, 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 right? And you're big on manifestation and you make it happen. Look at this. Look at this, Cosmic Zombie. Look at this person. They are happy. They are surrounded by flowers and light and love. It says, be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. I feel like you have a lot of power when it comes to manifestation. I think that you have to be careful with what you manifest. That is coming across to me very strongly. Okay. It says, now write it down on paper, manifest step one. I don't even think you have to write things on paper. It feels like there's a lot of gold here. The things you touch turn to gold and green. You're very healing too. Look at this card again. It's really, I'm so bad at that. Beautiful, beautiful card. I like it for you. That's what I have. All good stuff. Really. Anything in the tarot for Cosmic Zombie? Just in case. Double check here. Okay. The devil popped up, Cosmic Zombie. So be careful about letting things. Oh, wow. Okay. So the devil fell out and then the Hierophant. Okay. It's like, do you choose the light or the dark, Cosmic Zombie? That's really what it is. If you choose the dark, it's like it would take away the manifestations and the tree wisdom and all of that. But if you go forward in the light with the Hierophant, you'll be good and you'll be able to let your burdens down and you'll be given strength and options. Okay. That's what I have for you. Stay away from the dark. Okay. All right. Let's see where we are. Natalie, don't be mad at me. I didn't want to wake you and Darlene up. Darlene's been having back problems and you showed up all the time for me. And so okay, let's see. What was the spiritual purpose of my car accident? I don't know. Let's see. What was the spiritual purpose of Natalie's car accident, Father? Not Natalie. Yandy. Sorry. What was the purpose? Clarification? Hold on. Okay. Man, you guys ask me the darnest questions. I'm like, what is the spiritual purpose of your car accident? Well, Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so maybe you needed a new car. But you have in the middle, you have a King of Pentacles in the center on the shelf. So this is about maybe meeting someone or someone coming in to help you. The spiritual purpose of your car accident, I don't know. Let's see what we got. We got the King of Pentacles. Bear with me. I feel like there's a message here I'm missing. You guys challenge me. Okay. You were given strength. Hold on. You give me challenges here. Okay, each Queen of Wands. Okay, well, you show up as the Queen of Wands over a King of Pentacles sideways, and it's like you can put your guard down. Maybe this is kind of weird. Maybe you're going to meet someone out of all of this. This is a very strange thing because it almost feels like you could meet somebody, but they're not here yet. It's a possible King of Pentacles. He's in the center of the read. And then you show up as the Queen of Wands. And it shows up as you can put your guard down with this person. And God is going to give you strength to get through this. There's a purpose, I'm sure. And it ends up being a Ten of Pentacles situation. Now, God does not always tell me everything, but that's what I have for you. It's very interesting. It looks like there is a purpose for this happening. Maybe it's something to bring you out of your shell. The Ten of Pentacles, wow. I mean, there's something's happening, but I don't know what. Were you being, did you have an attitude of gratitude before the wreck? Were you being like not happy about things or anything? It could, sometimes it's a general reminder to be grateful for the things that you have, but I'm not really seeing it that way. Seems like it could be something else. Bear with me. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the likes and everything. Shiloh, I have met you. Did you met me? Shiloh, okay. Let's see. Okay, that was for Unida. Okay, let's see. Bear with me, guys. Natalie, how are you doing? Okay. For Shara, I felt my ex's energy really heavy in my sacral chakra. What I mean, though, even though I have detached from him, he is my divine masculine, but I am moving on. Oh, you want advice on that? Okay, let's do advice on that for Shara. What do we have for Shara, Father? Advice? Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse out the door. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, man. Wow. For sure. You need to move on. Wow, I'm afraid to pull another card. You're absolutely right. If you feel it, you need to leave it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, bear with me. Anything else? Wow. Okay. That fixes it. Okay. Okay, your ex was not a nice person. And I think time you remember that. I know you do. They had to win at all costs. Look at this. Five of Swords. I'm going to win regardless. So when it comes to you and your ex, I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He's very money motivated if it's going towards him. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse cost you a lot of money. It also cost you a lot of stability in reverse. Now, I was like, why am I getting all these negative cards? And then it showed him up as a person that had to fight regardless and win at all costs. But then look at this. He's deceptive too on top of it. Wow. And immature. He's a page. Wow, he cost you a lot. But the bottom line is, so sorry for sure. The bottom line is, you're a star. Because I saw all this bad, and I was like, what is going on? You're a star. And let's get a card. Let's see where you're going, because we know where you've been. I'm sorry, it just didn't, looks terrible. I'm so sorry. Messes me up. All right, now this is where you're going. You believe in magic. I believe in magic, and you have protection. Okay, so that's beautiful. Look at this protection. Wow. Fairy protection. Look at that. Look at the colors. Wow. Okay, but you believe in magic now. I like this. Once your eyes, no, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern light says you are part of nature, so you are magical too. So cute. Are you part elf? She's got elf ears. She's got a little elf ear over here. It's so cute. See it? That's what I have for you. I do like it. It is good energy, but man, your ex is woo, not a good thing. Let me catch up here on the notes. I'm so sorry. Cosmic. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Unida. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Let's see. My mods are very much angels. Okay. We did cosmic. Okay. Surviving apocalypse. Praying for health and easy delivery. May the child grow up with both. Yes, me too. Thank you, surviving. Hi, Lotus Glove. What is the name I want to pray? Thank you, Royal Karma. I'm not sure what. Oh, okay. I just want to see what it said. I hope it didn't. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Darlene Lisa, I was hoping you would not be in the chat. I wanted you to rest. Good Lord. A long time. Okay. Hi, Blinded, how are you? Thank you for your donation. What does the future job situation look like for Amelia Marchland? Okay, gotcha. Darlene Lisa, hi. Fishera, nice as cosmic. Oh, wow. I get in thought loops sometimes too. Wow. Okay, I am. Fishera said I am magic, baby. Okay, I had to read this because I just told Fishera a whole bunch of bad things. Okay, so. We got to unsubscribe Darlene and resubscribe her, but I don't know if Natalie got a notification either. Guys, spiritual guidance. I'm going to bring this up real quick. Spiritual guidance. His channel was hacked, and he's a really good guy. He's not trying to make money. All he's trying to do is make money to help others. He doesn't keep it. It's simply to provide and help others. He was building a church in Africa. He is posted on my community board. Please support him. Fabulous person, really fabulous reader. It's really a shame what happened to him. And it could happen to any of us. So, and Zach, I thought about you this morning. Captain Reed is, yes, awesome. And his link is on my community board. Please support him if you can. Fabulous person and a great reader. He is a spot on reader for me. And I want you guys to. And he is. And if you haven't met Captain Reed, you owe it to yourself to check him out. There's so many good readers. I am not the only good reader out there. There's a lot of them. I was watching Soulful Revolution today. There's too many to mention, honestly, but and Lighten the Ante is great. I just saw Retro. I haven't even had a chance to watch hers, but there's a lot of good readers, and I may not be your cup of tea because I'm like, I'm not always a love reader. I'm just a whatever God gives me reader is kind of what I am. And Zach, I was thinking about you. Oh, you're having fun today. I like it. See, I want this channel to be fun. I don't want this channel to be a crazy thing where I have to just give you answers all the time. I want us to, I don't get to talk to you as much because I'm doing the communication with Source, but I want us to build community, and I want to build you guys. I want you guys to have this connection. It's like, it's teaching the guy to fish, or, giving the guy a fish or teaching him to fish. Okay. I want to teach you to fish. Hi, Blinded. Okay. Let me get back to the donations. Natalie and Darlene, don't be mad at me. I was trying to give y'all a break. I love MJ. She's great and she's so real. I used to watch her when she was on Good Morning America. That's how old I am. And there's this Blue Rose Tarot is another one. Uh, I wish I could think of all of them. If you are a reader, I think there is enough money, time, love, and energy for everybody in the world. Please reach out to me and put your name on my community board. Also, Moonlight is fabulous. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get back up here. Sorry, guys. I got carried away. Oh, and I had the grandbaby for 2 full days. I needed time to recuperate. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Surviving the apocalypse. Will I get the communication I am looking for? Let's see. Darlene, is your back any better? No, Blinded. I've got you. I saw you. I will get you. I'm just going down the list. All right. Will she get the communication she's looking for? Whoa, flew out. 8 of Wands. Yeah, you will. Coming in quick, actually. Fast communication. I like that. Surviving the apocalypse. Okay, Blinded. Yes. Blinded said, what does the future job situation look like for Amelia? Future job situation, Father? Let me shuffle here real quick. I'm hoping that you wanted it to be I do have Cash App. It's Sher 1314. Natalie, will you give Royal Karma my Cash App, please? Thank you. Hi, Eve. I'm sorry I don't answer the questions when people ask me if I'm going live, because I never know if I'm going live, Eve. I noticed you asked that because I'm guided by source. I can be sitting here in my living room and God be like, don't you think you should do something? And I do, because it's what I'm supposed to do. I work for God. and I have beautiful assistants that work for God too. Hi, brains. Okay, let me see where I'm at, guys. I like this system with this because it helps me keep that. Between Darlene, Lisa, and Natalie, they do a beautiful, beautiful job. Okay. What does the future job situation hold for Amelia? Oh, nice. A new beginning. Loss in the past. Wow. Okay. All right. So in the past, there was some kind of loss. Okay. These cards are hard to see, but I really like them. They talk. But then you shifted. Okay. You started making, oh, wow. Okay. So you started making some kind of magic in your world. You shifted your perspective and you balanced, or everything became balanced out. Okay. And you've got some help here with this angel, I feel like. And so your future job situation is sideways, not quite here, but coming in. It's the Fool. It's a new beginning. Hi, Cheryl. And on the new beginning is your 10 of Pentacles coming in. Okay. It not only are the 10 of Pentacles coming in on the new beginning. Now keep in mind, it's not quite here yet, but also it's going to allow you to put some burdens down. I have the 10 of Wands here in reverse. So that's really good energy. Let's see what else we have. We'll pull a fairy card, but I love it. It's like you came back into balance. You remembered who you were, and now it's new beginnings and good stuff. Money, putting burdens down, leaving the losses behind you. Is she feeling better? Oh, good. Okay, let me grab a fairy card for you. Night Blue coming in. Hi. How you doing, Night Blue? What is the fairy card? Hope. You have the card of hope, and that would be so appropriate with the job thing. And the bottom of it, you have abundance. Oh my goodness. And on the bottom of that, new beginnings, abundance, and hope. 1313 on the numbers, Blinded. So I'd say that's a pretty good read. I like that. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. All right. Natalie and Darlene, I'm not really looking at I look at the chat, but I don't, if I miss anything, anybody says that's important, will you let me know? Just saw 1314 on the computer. Okay. Because I'm just going by the donation list. Oh, Blue Rose Tarot channel. Yeah, she's great. I love her. Okay, let's see. Now we have, I am fasting this week. Any guidance or insight? Yeah, Una, this isn't really I'm not a doctor or anything. Guidance or insight for Una. I would like you to take it easy though. I'm not, okay, insight. Wait. Okay, wow. Okay. Okay, so I don't have advice for you, but Spirit does. They're like, go ahead, go with it. And this will help you close out some kind of cycle. That's weird, but I get that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it's Blue Rose Tarot. She's really nice. Yeah. I don't know what I just said. Yeah, I just said guidance for the week. Okay. Fasting. Yeah, they're saying go with it. Yeah. Oh, on the spiritual side, I asked God, and He was like, "Go forward. You're closing out a cycle. Anything else on the spiritual part of it?" I think that love. Okay. Okay, so this is what it is. This is going to help you. Okay, so this is going to open up a channel on the spiritual side. I'll tell you why I think it's going to open up a channel. You have love, the lovers are love here, and it's sideways on the shelf. So it's not quite here. Okay. And on the spiritual side, I think it's going to bring in abundance, a lot of celebration, and the ability to be able to plan. I think it also brings the abundance of you becoming happy with who you are. Wow, that answered a lot of questions. I like it. All right. Let me go to the next one. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Okay, for Sher, guidance to attract a good paying, stable job. What do you do for Sher? Can you put in the comments what you do? I'm curious. Okay. And yes, it is a young Black lady. She's very nice. She's wonderful. Let's see. You're welcome, graphic designer. Oh, you should be fabulous. You need to, are you in Colorado? I need all the help I can get for sure. You could and do the art I want to. Okay. Darn. Okay. Hey, it was a long shot. Mumbai. Wow. No, and I actually used to be a graphic designer. I think that you could. Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at this real quick. I want to make sure I got this right. What do you have to do to attract a good paying stable job? Okay, I feel like there's something about the paperwork. Oh. Something about the what does Fisher need to do? Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, wow, that's so crazy. Okay, they said you need to put the anxiety down, quit stressing about it. Okay. And oh, thank you, Zach, for helping because I don't know anything about fasting, and I love it that our community members are willing to help other. Also, coming into balance. There's a strong emphasis on being in balance, letting go of any anxiety. I don't know, Royal. We'll look at it in just a few minutes. Okay, so letting go of any anxiety and any imbalance. So coming back into balance is really going to help you get a job. There's something. Okay, so you're skilled. You have skills. Okay, there's something about the paperwork. Hold on. You're a King of Wands. You have skills and passion for what you do. Okay. You're emotionally holding yourself back. Like you don't feel like you're good enough for something. You're good enough. You have skills. You're in your head. That's what it is. Okay, I got it. You need a good you need a really good resume, and you need a headhunter if you're very skilled. It looks like you're very skilled. You need to put your anxiety down. Uh, yeah. I feel like there may be a Queen of Pentacles somewhere in the background that supports you. Okay. You're confident. Okay, well that's good. I don't know why I have a King of Cups in reverse. Are you but could you be overthinking or something? That's really strange. Your sister. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. And for sure, I don't remember everything everybody tells me, and I apologize. Um, so bear with me. All right. But that's I it feels like a paperwork thing, like that you need to present better who you are. It shows you're skilled, and the thing could be that you're already balanced, that you put the anxiety behind, that you went from a King of Cups to a King of Wands. Okay. Yes. Okay. So you're standing in King of Wands power. Your sister's supporting you. Okay. I like that. Okay. Okay. Yes. Stand in your power. You are very skilled. Get somebody to write you a really good resume. Okay. Or use chat or something. And also, there's something about the paper you use. Use nice paper, not cheap paper, but not the most expensive. Something that shows that you're a good steward of your money, but that you have taste. Why am I telling you this? Okay. It comes through. I don't know what it means. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you. Okay, the paper I'm talking about, when your work is digital, okay? But when you go to apply for a job, you give somebody a resume. Do you give anybody a resume? Darlene, if you feel bad, please go get some rest. That's why I didn't send you a note. Okay. All right. There's something about a piece of paperwork. I don't know what the paperwork thing is. Is there anything that you do in paper? Maybe it's something that will hold you up if you don't have it. I don't know. Okay. For sure. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. And I can't change it. Sorry. That's all I have right this minute. Um, I don't feel anything else. And it gave me the cards it gave me. I'll try to revisit and see if there's anything else that comes through. Who is Carmen? Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. All right. Eve, a general reading. All right. What do we have for Eve? Okay. Was that you? Are you Carmen by any chance? Thank you, World. All right. What do we have for Eve on a general reading, please? Yes, ma'am. Okay. For Eve. Okay, Eve, it looks like, okay, hold on. One more. Okay. It looks like in the past, oh, truth. Okay, cool. In the past, okay, yeah, the past, you were kind of stuck here with the hangman, okay? And somebody made you feel like you weren't the star, okay? All right. And you went into hermit mode after that, okay? But then it's like now you're coming out with this Page of Pentacles. It's like you're coming out of your shell, okay? And you got to come out of hermit mode too, because there is a lover coming in. This came in sideways, but there is a lover coming in. So there's a chance of a relationship. Highest and best advice for Eve. Oh, good night, Parab. I'm glad you had fun. Wait for winter. Okay, for Eve. During the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt desires, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, so this is wait for winter. This is like, it feels like in the winter, because the lover was sideways in the winter. So you need to get out and start doing things. Thank you, Royal Karma. I appreciate you. Get out and start doing things, okay? That's what I have for you. I think in the winter, a possible lover, though, Eve. All right. Let's see what we're at, guys. Okay. Darlene Lisa, is your sciatica? You should try. Okay. I saw this thing, Darlene Lisa. You're welcome, Eve. Where you put, okay, it's something homeopathic. Wow. Okay. Okay, bear with me. I'll try to figure out what it is and send you a message. Okay, for blinded. What is the name? Okay, Sher D is Daniel Marchland and Court A wedding going to happen in September. Okay, let's see. Is the wedding going to happen? Is the wedding going to happen? Okay. Clarification. Okay. Clarification. Okay. Yeah, it's going to happen. I think. Okay. Should I take one more? Okay. This is complicated. Okay. The cards that fell out. Are you in the middle of a tower by any chance? I just want to know. The person that asked me if the wedding was going to happen, are you in the middle of a tower? Or did you recently go through a tower? Because I want to say yes, the wedding is going to happen. Because I had the hermit, like you had gotten quiet. And then the lovers fell on the hermit. That would be the romance. And then the three of wands, which we're planning for the future. So, okay. The only thing I don't understand is when I got the last card, the tower card. Okay. So I don't know if the tower is something that's already happened or something that could happen in the future. Okay. But it does not appear to be associated with the wedding. It does not. So I hope that helps. All right. Bear with me, guys. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sher, I was acknowledged by Congress in 2017 as a government representative for the National Rising in North Survival Mode. Is there anything I need to be aware of? Will the birthright inheritance come April? All right. I don't know. Let me shuffle. It's for Royal Karma. Okay, wait a second. I don't know anything about the tower for royal confirmation. Just what I can tell you is yes, you will get it. You 9 of Cups. You'll get it. Only card out on the table. Okay. That's fair. I would say yes, definitely. And the Ace of Swords at the bottom, that's the truth. That's a really good combination. That's confirmation. All right, blinded. Can I ask for myself about the tower? Blinded, what do you want to know about the tower? Feel free to put it in the questions. I hope that helped, Royal Karma. Thank you. That was a pretty definitive answer. I will say that. Okay. Surviving apocalypse. Hi, Lotus. And guys that are waiting, I will get to you. I appreciate and love all of you. You're such a beautiful family. All right. Is the tower going to happen, and what will happen for blinded? All right, give me a minute, blinded. Okay, and I will. Merkabi activate. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Royal karma. Okay, let's do the general for surviving apocalypse, and then I'll go back to blinded, and then maybe we'll know what that means by royal karma. I need this coffee. Excuse me. Okay, I can clearly not trick my moderators. I will not do that anymore. Apparently, you are on speed dial. I'm impressed. I was just trying to give you guys a break. You're always so good and so sweet to me. Okay. Natalie, why are you sending me money? You work for me, woman. Okay. Surviving the apocalypse, a general for surviving the apocalypse. Okay. All right. I think that's what this means. Okay. I'm good with it. I mean, I'm sure she is. Okay. So, time to come out of hermit mode. You're not going to be a hermit no more. Okay. And the divine is giving you strength to get through what you needed to get through. But this is what I'm laughing about. Okay. You got the card of heartbreak. And I know I should not be laughing about the card of heartbreak, right? But it feels like next to the card of heartbreak, you had this immature page of wands. Okay. Like they're not, really their page and immature and just only worried about their passion. You know this, right? Okay. So that was, to me, that was a heartbreak. Okay. Sad. I agree. But then guess what is happening? Voila. An emperor is coming in. God is giving you the strength, and an emperor is coming in. Okay. I love that. Yes, I know. I was reading it, but you got to get out of hermit mode. And look at this under hermit. Oh, my Lord. It's the 2 of Cups. And under that is the Star and the Hangman not being hung up anymore. So, yes, I love it. Okay. Royal karma. Let's see what you're asking. Okay, I gotta see what Royal karma is asking here. I did light Palo, but I need to light it again, Holly. I feel like I threw my moderators off. Merkabi activate. I don't know what that means, Royal karma. Merkabi active. Anybody know what that means, guys? If you do, please help me out. Shepherd. What about shepherd, Royal? We keep the channel. Yeah, we do need to keep the channel. I don't know what he's asking about. Shepherd, Natalie, let's see. Bear with me. Okay, hold on. Lost Natalie, bear with me. Okay. Oh, yes, we do need to refresh and reset. As soon as you can tell me what that means, bear with me. I am going to refresh and reset. I need some water and a personal spiritual transport vehicle. Holly, I'm lost. What is he asking? Yay or nay? Or if anybody can clue me in while I take a brief break, and I'll light Palo Santo and then I'll be right back. So if you guys can bear with me, and I'm so confused. I'm not sure what he's asking, and I don't want to tell him wrong. Okay. Me too, Natalie. I'm like, what? I'm so confused. I'll be right back. We are taking a brief break. I got my beautiful moderators here. I'm going to freshen my coffee up and get a little more water, guys. Thank you for your patience. She's back. Okay. Okay. Gotcha, blinded. Okay. I'm back, guys. Bear with me. I am going to light a little more Palo Santo and just catch up real fast. Okay. We're doing a general for blinded. Okay. Okay. What do we have? Okay. Bear with me, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to have a sip of coffee. I'm leaving that for the moderators. I'm going to ring the bell to clear the energy. Holly, how are you doing? Where's my bell? Thank you. Hi, Memento Mori. I'm a reader. I read for people. I hope you understand that, Natalie. Okay. Welcome. We're glad you're here, Memento. Hi, Spoonie Norms. You're trying to work for the Arrow Sign Spinners. How's that go? You've been listening. Hi, Julie. Thank you, Wario Karma. We'll figure it all out as we go. Hi, Frisco. Welcome, guys. I'm glad you're here. If you're new, welcome in. My name is Sher. Look at this piece of selenite, Ollie. The real stuff. Look, I'm going to be like this. Isn't it beautiful? Not that matters, but I thought you would find it entertaining. This is very beautiful. I love this. Oh, okay. Yeah, and it was $4 of raw power. And now I always have to check. I have rock places now, but it's great. I do love that stone. I carried around my purse for a few days. Hi, Julie. I know I am too. And we'll be. I actually was looking at some classes on crystals today. Is the light above my head in my profile? I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I got lost. Bear with me. Okay. All right. We're doing a general for blinded. All right. Let's see what we have for blinded. A general. I am being called to a different deck. We're going to go with the Tarot of Opposites. Hi, KJ. How are you? I'll read you in a few minutes. You actually came at a good time. Let's see what we have for blinded for a general. I love that bright pink. Do you guys get to pick the colors? Wow. Anything that wants to come out, I gotcha. All right. Bear with me. All right, what do we have for blinded, please, Father? Is Darlene good? Wow. Bear with me. Okay. Guys, I'm not following what Sarah. I'm doing this, so I trust y'all have it under control. I have the best people. Okay. Now, blinded, you asked me for a general, but I want to know what's going on because it looks like you're stuck. Okay. It looks like you're stuck because you have the Six of Swords, but it's like you want to move to calmer waters and you want to make everything go right, but it's not. It's like Ten of Swords energy, and the Fool is in reverse, and the Hermit is in reverse. It's like everything in your world is stuck. Wow. You're not moving to calmer waters. You're not connecting. Whew. Okay, so what's the highest and best advice to get you unstuck here? Are you stuck, blinded? I'm just curious because this is such an extreme. They're all in reverse except the Hangman. The Hangman is upright. Okay, all right. Hi, Jay. Wow. Hi, Spoonie. Okay, so what's the highest and best advice to get blinded and stuck? Oh my goodness. Any more? Okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay, well that's good. We had a whole story here, blinded. Oh, thank you. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, blinded. Wow, you are a complicated person. I mean it in a good way, though. Okay, so you're in this Nine of Swords energy. You went through something, okay, but you're over it. You know it's a done deal, okay. And whatever it was, uh, it, it was emotional. It messed you up, and you're not in balance, or you weren't in balance. It threw you out of balance. Okay, that's why all this has been stuck. Okay, and whatever it was, you needed to leave it behind because it was very it's the devil. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is devil. The future is coming. I promise. Okay, so and then so what's happening is Oh, you face some hard truths. Okay. And now, because you face those hard truths, you're going through a transition, and transitions are not easy. That's why transitions are just really not easy. I mean, this is death. Okay. Not like a physical death, but it's a transition. But this transition is taking you into high priestess energy. Okay. Um, but it's taking a minute to get there. Okay. It really is. And also, you're going to end up in victory, 6 of Wands. All right. So you will be okay. But it's like you got to get out of your head, know that it's a transition, know that you're returning to self, and that you will have victory in it. Thank you, Julie, for saying that. Julie. All right. That's what I have for you, Blinded. Okay. Let me see where we are. Okay, I think we're on KJ. Yeah, let's see. Okay, KJ said, hello again. Hope you are well. For me, anything that comes in, I feel good. Good, I'm glad you feel good. Let's see what we got for KJ. You're welcome, Blinded. Why did you jump out at me? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I am. Okay. All right, okay. Gotcha. All right, what do we have for KJ? Hold on, I have the chair, but I'm picking up on something else for you also. Yeah, Freaky J's great. She's been here forever. Okay. Bear with me, KJ. I'm just recentering. I want to clear my cards. Okay. Sorry, guys. I needed that. Here's just a lot of energy here. Watch your ears, please. If you have headphones, watch your ears. Lord, girl. Thank you. Thank you, KJ, for giving me a few minutes. I wanted to be grounded before I read for you or anybody else. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. I can't keep up right this minute. Cheryl, I will get to you though. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. It's okay, Spoonie. I'll get to you. All right. What do we have for KGA at this problem? At this point? Okay. Sorry. That was the card of work. Do you want to throw work away? I hope I don't have a sheriff. We're here with peace and love. Okay. That was funny. Okay. For K for KJ. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Hanged Man. Okay, let's see what we're looking at here. Wow. That was interesting. I did not expect that. Wow. I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay, this is kind of a weird read, KJ. We do love you, darling. Okay, so um, I'm going to tell you the past because I'm just seeing it here. The Hangman, you were stuck on something, and there was a King and a Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands, um, y'all were mismatched or something, and somehow the devil came in, and a whole bunch of burdens came in, and a lot of not so great energy, but you're past that. Okay, you're putting work in, but it's like you're putting work in and you don't really feel like doing it, but you're doing it anyway. What am I talking about? Because I saw this card here with the pentacles. It flew into my trash can. Trash bag, which is, yes, Darlene is a star. I'll read for her shortly. Okay, but it flew into my bag. Okay. Oh, this pentacle is the Eight of Pentacles. Blinded. Okay. All right. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have, okay, so that feels like past energy. But now you're moving into Ace of Pentacles energy. This is abundance. I'm not sure what this is about. Okay. Ace of Pentacles is abundance in all forms. Okay. All right. And also justice is coming in. There's some kind of justice coming in. Okay. But so the future is, I see, not really wanting to work, but getting the money, having the abundance, and having some kind of justice come in. Okay. Anything else? Let's use the other cards real quick and see what we have coming in. And as far as the entire names, yes, you had the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. You had the Queen of Wands in reverse. You were on top of her. You were the King of Wands. Next to the Queen of Wands is the Devil. Underneath the Devil is the Ten of Wands, burdens. Next to that is the Page of Swords, the truth about the burdens. And next to that is the Eight of Wands, fast moving energy. Okay. Then next, and then the outcome is Ace of Pentacles, justice, and you not wanting to work. I am going to pull an extra card for that. Okay, and what I have is, wow, okay, I'm so glad. This is beautiful. So now you have Two of Cups lovers coming in. Okay, Two of Cups. And then you have the good side of the lovers coming in. Okay. And then the Nine of Wands coming in a good way, having your guard up, beaming love. I love you, Elizabeth. Having your guard up, and but at the same time in a good way, having boundaries. So yeah, a lover's coming in, having boundaries, abundance in all ways, shapes, and forms. No work, but justice. Wow, that's what I have for you. I hope it makes sense. These were the cards on the second one. This is the guy with the wands. Okay, that's the Nine of Wands, even doesn't show Nine of Wands. Sher wears the paranormal pants in here. Sher does. I wear the paranormal pants. Yeah, and this is beautiful energy. The lovers, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. So it ends well. I like it. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps. I don't know. Make sure I did that right. Okay. Okay, KJ, did we cover everything? Okay. All right. I was like, okay. I was like, man, this is a different read, KJ. Thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you for the donation too. I appreciate it. Hi, beautiful Elizabeth. It's great to see you. I do wear paranormal pants because I told that joke at one time. No, it's what kind of pants do psychics wear? Paranormal. Isn't that funny? I think it's hilarious. You're welcome, KJ. I appreciate you. Hi, Elizabeth. How's the beautiful Arizona going? I've been to Arizona before. I had a lovely time a long time ago, a couple of years back. I was on a three-wheeler on a trike in Arizona. Came from Vegas or was going to Vegas. I don't remember. It was a lot of fun though. Okay. All right. Let me see where we are. Oh my lord. So Cher wears the paranormal and Darlene wears the sheriff pants. Okay, what is it's her house too, so she can win it. Oh, nice. Hi, sister friend Robin. If you want to read, let me know. I'll throw a read in for you. Elizabeth is a staple around here and a very good person. We love her. This chair doesn't love this floor. Okay. All right. So let me make sure I'm on track here. We did. Okay. Now I'm on Max. Okay. And I mean, blinded. Okay. What is the future for Emilio Marchlin Trevino? And could you read the entire name? Sure. I can do that. I understand that. Okay, for surviving the apocalypse, I'm glowing. I don't know about that. Surviving the apocalypse. Will you get communication? Yeah, you will. You will get communication from HP. It came out as the Two of Swords, but it was in reverse. The Two of something would be something you're not seeing, but you're seeing everything. I think you will get communication. Let me have clarity just in case. Nine of Pentacles. Hermit, that's just talking about you. Okay. But you're happy. I like that. Okay, so let me see where. Okay, let me go back to Natalie. Am I on blinded now again? I just want to make sure. Let's see. Okay, for blinded. Because when they do two or three, it messes me up sometimes. What do we have for blinded? I can do that. Yes, absolutely. Do you want them separate or together, or how do you want to do that? You tell me. I can do them separate. It doesn't bother me. Okay. Elizabeth has been with us, and she's a wonderful person here in our chat. A great addition. And she just went through a move for those of you that don't know. All right. What do we have for blinded? What's the future for Emilio? And can I read the entire name? Yes. What's the future for Emilio? Anything else, Father? All right. All right. For blinded, I'm going to tell you the cards I have, okay? Oh, if you shouldn't have donated, I would have given you some more. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, so blinded, what I have, you asked for the future. The sun is in reverse, okay? The sun in reverse. But thank you, Eve. I appreciate you. And then you have deception in the upright. And then you have the Six of Pentacles next to that. And that's in the upright. That could be a loss, or it could be either way, really. And then you have the Lovers on top of that. It looks like there was some kind of deception regarding a lover. Okay. And there was a loss, like the sun went away. And then that person became the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, sorry. And now something is shifted and there's a celebration. Okay. And there's a queen on top, a Queen of Wands, somebody that's passionate about life and stuff. Now, I don't know what this read is, but this is what you asked for me for. I feel like you live a very complicated life right now, and that there's light and there's dark in it, and there's a lot of transition coming in. That's what I have for you. You're hearing that song, Blinded by the Light. Okay, so I was just singing Burn Baby. Oh my God, Darlene Lisa, you did that to me. Burn Baby, burn. Yeah, yeah, we're thinking the same song. Are you channeling me? Or am I channeling you? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Is that not hilarious? Welcome back, Parad. We're glad you're here. Mm, okay, I hope that helped you. Basically, the Queen of Wands comes out on top, celebrating in this situation, but I don't know who your people are, or where they go. Burn, baby, burn. Disc. Oh God, I felt like my mother. I love you, Mom. Okay, so, oh my goodness, it's getting complicated. Natalie, how do you know all the band names? Oh, Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, do we want to do for you or Robin? Bear with me. I got to make sure I'm getting everybody. I want to take care of y'all. Okay. Okay, surviving the apocalypse. Let's see, and then I'm going to go to. I'm going to do surviving the apocalypse. Then I'm going to do Elizabeth and then Robin, and then I'll do Eve because Elizabeth gave a donation. Thank you. That's so sweet. You're too good to me. All right. What do we have for surviving the apocalypse? Communication with HP. What can she expect? Father, what does she need to know? Hello, Kim Cook. Hi, Zara. Let's see. Strengths. Turn it. I know that you ask about communication with HP earlier or somebody, but there's not going to be any communication with them. I'll tell you why. This is Five of Wands. They just want to fight, okay? And you're being given strength from the divine, and everything that they take away from you, like, and they're not coming towards you. They tend to remove things from your environment, your energy. They bring you to you. They make you the Empress in reverse. It's not good energy. That's what I have for you. Okay, but highest and best advice. Wow, that's for HP. Highest and best advice. I am so sorry. Let's see. Highest and best advice. Hi, Heart on Fire. Thank you. Okay, I can't. It's a tower, but it's for your benefit. This is for with HP. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. I hope it helps. Hi, nice to have you back here. I tried to move my mouse, my rock mouse. That does not work. Okay, so let's do the beautiful Elizabeth, and then we'll go to, let's do Robin first, because that's Elizabeth's friend. Let's do Robin first. Father, what do we have for Robin? Give me a minute, guys. I don't even know how long we've been on. Now, has Aldo passed on? Okay. What did Natalie catch? Okay. For Robin, what do we have for Robin, Father? Okay, Robin, I said your name. I got water. I'm trying to be good. I said your name, Robin, and I heard hydrate. Okay. Something about needing to stay hydrated. That's for Robin. What do we have for Robin at this time? Where are we going, Father? All right. Wait, I'm being guided to a deck, so I got to find it. I have too much junk and way too many tarot cards, guys. I'll be right back. Of course, it wasn't over there. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay. All right, Robin, I don't know. I do not know what Elizabeth has told you about me. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting, the first thing I got, Robin, was hydrate. So there's a need for you to hydrate. It's like you don't drink enough water. And something, maybe do you get fluid in your feet? I don't know why I felt that. I am a doctor, not a doctor, nurse, or any of that, just a woman who talks to God. Okay, so let's start here, Father. What do we have for Robin? Let me shuffle real quick. For Robin. For Robin. You're connected to the divine. The first card I saw at the bottom of the deck was ether. It's like the space in between. You're the space in between. You connect to the divine. What do we have for Robin, Father? What does she need to know this time? Ooh. Wow. Wow. Okay, Robin. Robin is in the house. Okay, those two look good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay, we got fire. We got fire at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Robin. Okay. Time is always a factor for you. Why is time always a factor for you? Time is always a factor. I don't know. Okay, I do think that you were on a karmic path because this is in reverse, but I really think you're on a karmic path because the first card out that fell out was stormy sideways. Okay, and I feel like something stormy did happen, but it didn't seem to affect you as much as you thought it would. Okay, because you get heads up messages from your guides or something, because I feel like you meditate. Okay, and you have this thing where you were, wow, grounded twice, grounded and grounded, highly grounded. You meditate, you transmuted, you went through this process. You're a divine feminine. You stand in your power. You have an amazing ability to focus. You have good energy. You're highly knowledgeable. You believe in the magic of life. I think you probably believe in past lives. Transformation is your game. you you are all about transforming everything. It was a relief when you finally got rid of something. You let your life flow like water. You carry a lot of affluence around the people. There's always fast moving messages around you. And yes, you definitely went through a transition and it was hard. There was a lot of shadow self, but it opened a key to your heart. For Robin, I hope that helps. I hope that's accurate. Or I'm going to get fired by Elizabeth too. Let me know. Okay, I don't usually ask, but it's Elizabeth's friend. Okay, that's what I have. All right. Wow. I have, and I was called to this deck. Oh, and trust. You have a tremendous amount of trust in the divine. That's how you survived all this. Okay. I don't know what it's about. I just read the messages. Now we're going to move to Elizabeth. We're going to do a different deck for Elizabeth. So. Welcome to the late night show with Sher. Darlene, at least are you okay if your back is hurting you? That's why I didn't contact either one of you. I didn't tell Natalie I was going on, nor you. I was trying to do like a sneak attack because you guys are so good about always showing up. Robin is fiery. I hope that resonated with Robin. All right, let's see what we have for Elizabeth. And thank you very much for your donation. I haven't forgotten anybody, guys. We're still going. All right, what do we have for Elizabeth? Just shuffle over there. Father, for Elizabeth, please. Yeah. Okay, for the bottom of the deck, intention. Okay, intention. You're all about setting the intentions, the things you want to make happen. You got, it's like you gave birth to new life. Look, you're setting on an egg. And you're wise. You were wise. And you're holding a dandelion. And it's like, do I see a wish or is it a wish or a weed? In your case, I think it's a wish. Wow. That's really cool. Wow. And you're in the field of dandelions. Lots of wishes coming through. The number 2, intention, alignment with your life, things coming into play. Pay attention to the details, okay? The little things on paperwork and stuff, just so you don't get stuck on anything. You're unstuck, okay? The one ring circus is gone. You're coming back to center, to yourself, to knowing who you are. You listen to the divine. Look at this. You're coming to life because you came home. It feels like you came home. And it feels like you closed off the last chapter of your life. Solitude, you were sad to see it go. Okay. Sad embrace to see it go. But you had put a magic prayer out there. And the encouragement is it's you're coming together with everything in your life, cleaning house and being given gifts, and you're not at rock bottom anymore, and you are protected. That's what I got. Well, what a chat tonight. Is it what night? It's only Tuesday night. My goodness. Hey, Shay Munzie. Welcome. That's what I have for Elizabeth. You always amaze me. You always have the coolest reads, Elizabeth. Robin, welcome. I hope it helped. Great to have you here. All right, let me see where we are now. I think there was don't I have now? I need to do Natalie too. All right, Natalie, put your question up there too, please, ma'am. All right, we did surviving. Okay, Eve. Can you tell me more about the lever you saw in my general reading you just did? Oh, Lord. Okay, I don't know. I'll try. What do we have for Eve? General lever for Eve. What can I tell her? Okay, that's a good start. 4 of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck in a good way, Eve. I like that. I don't know if you can see it very good, but they're happy. That's 4 of Wands. That's stability. Okay, what else about the lever? They might be a little bit shorter than you. I think their favorite color is red. Okay. But they're willing to, it would be a reciprocal relationship. You would both work together. That's really beautiful. I like that. All right. And you would be very passionate towards this person. Okay. I was like, what is that message about? Darker hair. It likes nature. Okay, what I can see here, Eve, is that there's the potential for a very good relationship coming in the future. The only thing that's going to hold you back would be like a mindset of not thinking you deserved it. I don't know. I don't do zodiac signs. Okay. But I do think that you could get in your head and think, well, that's ridiculous. It's not going to happen. But according to this, it's going to happen. The only thing that will keep it from happening is you doing like self-deception. That's all I've got, but I hope it helps. This person will bring you into high priestess energy, but that's the reason I'm telling you not to get in your head, and the reason I did not show you the cards is because I'm afraid you'll get in your head, but I'm going to do it. The bottom of the deck is the Tower. 8 of Swords. And that's in a good way. It's like you're starting to see things. The Hermit in a bad way. The Page of Swords in a bad way. The 9 of Swords in a bad way. And this kind of looks like, but here's the thing. The 4 of Wands is at the top of the reading, okay? All right? And what I'm seeing is either all these things have happened, or all of these things are things that you went through in your head, and you're finally coming to the high priestess energy. Now, it's not high priestess and in a bad way, like just staying alone, not like shutting the world off. Okay. All right. But you're not in high priestess energy all the way. It's like you would let these things get in your energy and like kind of offset it. And you don't need to do that. This is something that's beautiful coming in. Okay. These are upside down. These cards are, they can be right, night or light or dark. The way they're laid out is what it is. It's designed to be that way. Okay. I don't do the zodiac signs. It's on my list. It's actually really on my list, but as a general, I don't pay too much attention to it because there are other people. Soulful Revolution is great with zodiac signs. Okay, that's what I have for you, Eve. All right, let's see where we are now, guys. Okay, Natalie, what is your question? Did you ever post it? I know I saw Darlene. Let's see. Hearts on Fire. Hearts on Fire. Your dog Aldo, is Aldo alive, or is Aldo passed away? Health, love, etc. Okay. After Hearts on Fire, I'll do Shay Moon. Then I'll do Darlene Lisa. Okay. Yes, your question, ma'am. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't know what to tell you, Eve. I just get the messages. Okay. All right. Hearts on Fire. Did we find out if Aldo has passed on? You're gonna do it. Oh, that's so sweet, being Elizabeth. Thank you. Okay. With me. Yeah, didn't you give me a donation? Was that you? Okay. Hold on. Okay, Hearts on Fire. Okay. Hold on a second. Bear with me, guys. There's a lot of chat in here, and I'm really thankful. Shay, you're next after this. Okay. And then Darlene and the Natalie's. Hi, Eifner. Hi, Momentum Mora. I haven't forgot you. Okay. Let's see. Lives with his parents. Okay, the dog is alive. Okay, because I was like, I heard, where's my treat? Did the dog used to like get up on a fence or something and get a treat from you? Like stand up in some way, shape, or form and get a treat from you? So that's all I'm picking up on the dog. Okay. Lord help me tonight. Thank you. Guys, it's a lot to keep up with the chat and everything. So I thank God I have great moderators. KJ, what are you doing? I don't know. We can ask the questions. I'll look for you, KJ. All right. What do we have? Bear with me, guys. Hearts on Fire. What do we have for Hearts on Fire? Hearts on Fire. What does Hearts on Fire need to know? Oh, that's good. Oh. Okay. All right. Hearts on fire at the bottom of the deck. I have the Nine of Swords in a not so great way, like you've been through something, but you are, as a result of whatever you went through, or maybe you've always had it. You are. Hold on a second. Oh no. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. Okay. Somebody was deceptive. There was something you did not see. Okay, but that's gone. Okay. That was way past it, feels like. Okay, now you're coming into Three of Cups energy, like celebration, but it's and fast energy too. The only thing that will get in your way here, because like you put the work in, you are Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. Overall, you prefer to see the cup full. You strive for balance, and but there was deception in the past. The one thing that you do is you focus on what you don't have versus what you do have. You need to shift it. It needs to be gratitude is the attitude. Okay, so shift that, because and also you got to have some fun. The reason you have made that, and it's an unhealthy shift, because you forgot to take some time out for you and have fun, and you've depleted your cup. Okay, see the Fool, like nothing, you running in gray, and then the Five of Pentacles. Like I'm tired, I'm beat. Okay, and you've got all this. The thing is, you're fixing to have all this Eight of Wands, fast moving energy um, it's coming in. Fast moving energy is coming in. Okay, and it's being guided by the divine, the Hierophant, or something legal. I usually feel like this is the God card, like the universe card for me, and it's like you're being guided. So don't focus on anything you've lost. Focus on the things that are to come. And fast moving energy, celebration, and work are coming in. I like it. It has a lot of good energy. Let's see what your response was. Okay, I can ask that. Okay, yeah, because that was the first thing I heard about your dog was where's my snack? And I was like, okay, you also asked, were the Knight of Cups a past person? Was the Knight of Cups a past person? Whoa, one card. I don't know. I can tell you that the answer would be victory. Whatever would give you victory of the Knight of Cups being a past person. Does that make sense? Whatever that means, okay? So, like, if you wanted it to be yes, if you didn't, yes, it's the answer you want. It would give you happiness, okay? But I don't know what answer you want, so. Sweet, I love it. I love it that I picked up on the food aspect. Maria Grace, bear with me. I will try to get to you. I am trying to get to as many of you as possible. Okay, am I on Darlene Lisa now? Is that I did Hearts on Fire? Okay, no, I'm on Shay, then Darlene Lisa. Okay, for Shay, let's see what we have for Shay. Hello to everyone. Please, I want to know what will happen between me and the man I'm connected with. Thank you. Such a beautiful way to put that. So you're very high class. He's impressed with your style. He likes the way you think. Wow, y'all have good energy together, man. It's reciprocal. It's good energy. Very good. Wow. Okay. I didn't. Wow. No, it's just growing like a weed. It's growing like a weed, Elizabeth. aren't puppies cool? I love it. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, because I don't remember anything. I remember nothing. Oh shoot, I'm sliding. Okay, for Shay. Let's see what we have for Shay, Father. Okay. I can tell you when I connected to you, it just felt the energy is good. Let's pull some tarot and see what we have. Father, what does Shay need to know at this time? Energy in and around Shay. Anything else? Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Let's see what we got. Okay, wow. I'm going to read your question again. Oh, you're so welcome. I just passed some messages on. Uh, Perfect. Okay. Let me see something, guys. This is complicated. I apologize. Okay, you asked what would happen. The connection feels really good. I don't know if it's going to stay good. Okay, I'm going to tell you I'll just tell you all the cards that came out. It was really surprising because I felt like this great vibrational connection and like everything was going to be fantastic. And then the cards started coming out, and I was like, "Whoa, what is going on?" Okay, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody really not wanting to put the work in. Okay. Um. Wow. The Eight of Wands, somebody that will tend to run away from the problems. Okay. Um, the Eight of Cups, in a good way. Somebody, oh, you should walk away. I hate to say that. Somebody's walking away. Maybe it's not you. I don't, there's nothing great in these cards. I'm really surprised. And I hate this for you. And you may know this already. You may be feeling it. Money would be bad, and there's some kind of transition here with the death card. It's transition not in a good way though. Okay, like something would die off, not like a person. I want to be very clear. Sorry. And then this person would put you in darkness, the star in a bad way. And then the Ace of Swords having to face some terrible truths. My gosh. And the Five of Pentacles, like having to come back into balance. You do have the Three of Pentacles, a celebration, but this could definitely be a third party. You also have the Page of Wands in the upright. The Page of Wands is a person, they're a page, they're immature, but they're hot and heavy for passion. I mean, see his wand, he's, yeah, he's up there. Okay. This does not look like good energy. It looks like good energy to start and then energy being crazy afterwards with an outside party possibly, but then it looks like you reclaiming your life and going back and having fun again. I know it sounds complicated. I wish it was better news. I hope that helps. Wow. Okay. It's 3:33. Wow. Okay. That was for Shay. Okay. Am I on? Let's see. Okay, can I have a general for Darlene Lisa? We're gonna use the. I'm gonna do these, Darlene, but I'm gonna shuffle them real good and clear them. Thank you guys for bearing with me. You're welcome, Shay. I'm so sorry. I wish it were better information. Let's see what Heart on Fire said. I'm just. Thank you for all your nice compliments, Hearts on Fire. Do I have another reading for KJ? Am I missing like KJ again? I think I am. Okay. Holly's in Alaska. She's the easy one to remember. Okay, okay, Darlene Lisa. You're with me, guys. Let me shuffle her again. For Darlene Lisa, Father. For Darlene Lisa. Okay, what? For Darlene Lisa. Okay, I'll go to KJ after this. Okay. Clarification. Anything else? Outcome. Anything else? Clarification on justice. It's complicated, guys. What time is it in Alaska, Holly? Okay, wow. Wow. Okay. Are you going through some kind of life lesson? Are you going through some kind of life lesson here? Gotcha. Okay. Because I'll tell you what I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck is transition in a good way. Okay. Because these are, up or down tarot. I thought you'd like these, darling. So transition in a good way. Okay. I'm just going to take these in the order that they've come. 6 of Pentacles, like you working on coming back to balance. 8 of Cups in a bad way, walking away from something. 8 of Wands. What time is it, Holly? 11:30. Oh, wow. On Tuesday. Oh, wow. Okay. And then you decide, no, I don't want to walk. I want to run away from this with the 8 of Wands, running away from it. Okay. But then here's the weird part that's really kicking my behind. I do personal reads. You can go to my website at Sherpeaceandlove.com. Thank you, Shay. Here's the thing about this. So this is kicking my behind. Okay, so, I do get it. Oh my goodness, darling. I got to have some water. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. This is a fun chat, guys. Thank you. Bear with me. I'll get there. Okay. Then you have the Lovers, and the Lovers are in a good way. Okay, so here you are. The Lovers in a good way. It fell right next to you running away. It was kind of like, you know what? I want the good stuff. Okay. I'm not that funny. Hi, Righteous Bishop. Much love. Okay. You were like, I want the Lovers in a good way, right? Okay. And the thing about that is, you're getting justice in the upright over the Lovers. Okay. It's like this person is going to regret this. Okay. You're so complicated, darling, but I love you. Okay. 2 of Wands. Now you're like in this mode of, you know what? I'm getting back out there. I'm going to make my ships come in, is what you're doing. Look at this. Look at the determination on this man. Okay. All right. And you're just going to focus on the flowers you have left with the 5 of Cups. Then you're going to, and the only thing that can mess you up. Oh, this is okay. The 8 of Swords came across you on the shelf. Okay. So yeah, 8 of Swords, burdens. Okay. Now then what I see, and I don't think this is you, these 3 cards flew out. I think you are just ascending even higher. Okay. With the transition with Death in the upright and the Ace of Cups in the upright with money coming in. Okay. But this person, I see them going into Hermit mode. King of Cups, not nice mode, like really not nice. And then 7 of Swords, like semi-deceptive mode, because this is 7 of Swords in the upright, but it's still 7 of Swords. So they miss out. You get justice. I mean, justice and love, okay, because you ascend and make this transition, and abundance comes in. Yeah, and celebration. That's what I have for you, darling Lisa. I hope it helps. That was a lot. Wow. Okay. That was a little book. All right, bear with me. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where I am now. Okay, we did Darlene. Okay, your question. Okay, whatever. Okay, for Natalie. All right, and KJ. All right. Let me do KJ, and then I'll do Natalie, and then I'll go to Hearts on Fire. Try to remind me of that, guys. Okay, KJ says, I need to ask, is the Justice card for the past person and the 2 of Cups in the future with the same person? I don't know, but I'll ask. For the person that asked if I did private readings, I do, and I usually try to get back to you within a couple days, 24 to 48 hours. I try to do them as quick as I can. And you can book it on my website. Thank you for your donation, Hearts on Fire. You're too sweet. This is for KJ. I just wanted to clear the energy. We've been kind of going crazy here with reads tonight. It's a busy chat, but it's not crazy, which is kind of nice. Hi, Righteous Bishop, of course. We got you, Bishop. Father, clear the air, clear the space, please. Bring in new, fresh energy. Thank you, Father. You guys are so great. Holly, I love my chimney. Okay. Okay. I thought I had as I was reading it, I had the strong sense that you would know exactly what it meant. I was like, she's going to know. I hope it helped, darling. Thank you. I appreciate everything you do for the channel. All right, for KJ. I'm going to take these one at a time. And I want to shuffle really good and clear the cards. This feels like such a serious question. Oh, Eve, man, you're going to put me on the spot, aren't you? Let me shuffle these, okay? I'm going to keep that one for some reason. Okay. No, back in? Okay. All right, let's look at KJ's questions again here, guys. KJ says, the first one, I guess, need to ask, is the Justice card for the past person? Let's do that one first. Is the Justice card for the past person? Damn. Clarification. Wow, I got the Sun sideways. So it's either way right now. I'm going to ask for clarification. Is the Justice card for the past person? Damn it. Ace of Pentacles sideways. Okay. Is the Justice card for the past person, please? Ace of Wands in the upright. The Chariot in reverse. Okay. One more for clarification, please, Lord. All right. All right. I don't know. I'm going to tell you the cards I have on this. Okay, wait. One second. Maybe I do know. Strength in reverse. Okay. This is weird. So I'm going to tell you. Okay. So what I have is first of all, what I pick up on the past person is that their strength was depleted, and like negative energy and Seven of Cups, like everything was, the past person was depleted, and it shows the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Both of these cards are sideways, so it could be either way on these. Then it shows the Ace of Wands. This is in the upright. Ace of Wands is passion. Okay. So Ace of Wands is going forward in passion. But then you have the Five of Wands in a good way, but that's still a fight. Okay. It's like still fighting to the end. So it feels like the past person went through something crazy. The universe is not going to tell you how it's coming out, if it's going to be the Sun or the money in the upright. It does involve a lot of passion, whatever the situation is about. And it does involve conflict with the Five of Wands. And it's serious conflict. But it's like people, neither party really wants to hurt anybody. Wow. Okay, so that was the answer to the first question. I don't know if that helped, KJ. All right, let's see the second question. All right. The second question is, Okay. All right. And okay, is this Justice card for the past person and the Two of Cups in the future with the same person? All right. Now let's see if the Two of Cups in the future is with the same person. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but we'll get there. Is the Two of Cups in the future with the same person, Father? Maybe a fewer cards. Is the Two of Cups in the future with the same person? Is the Two of Cups in the future with the same person? One card. No. You have the card of Temperance and it's in the reverse. No. Card of Temperance in the verse. It's not the same person. There's no balance there. All right. Hope it helps, KJ. Thank you for your donations. I truly appreciate you. Let's see where we are, guys. All right. Hearts on Fire messages from the Knight of Cups in my reading. Oh, wow. Damn. Okay, Hearts on Fire. What I'm going to do is, I'm not sure about that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull some cards and we're just going to see what's coming through because that's what I'm being led to do. Thank you, KJ. Thank you, Eve. You guys are awesome. We'll look, Flower Child. I hope not. Wow, you guys are amazing. Thank you. All right. Okay. So this is Hearts on Fire. All right. For Hearts on Fire. Thank you. You guys are very nice to me. I appreciate you. Hearts on Fire, please. What do they need to know in the current situation? What do they need to know? Unknown Hearts on Fire. Okay, so there's a Queen of Swords in reverse. This is not a nice person. And when you were with this person, you were an emperor, okay? But they made you sad, okay? And now you're coming back to self, Hearts on Fire, King of Pentacles, okay? And you're filling your cup and you're balancing out with life, Six of Cups and Four of Cups. And you're afraid of getting hurt a little bit, but you're like passionate about life. You want to enjoy your life and stuff. So what do we have for Hearts on Fire? Highest and best advice for anything they need to know at this time. Okay. A page may come in. A passionate page may come into your future and come in fairly quick. They would be taller, very passionate, hair about neck length, brown, kind of wavy, into nature, likes the color blue. That's what I have for your Hearts on Fire. I hope it helps. All right, let's see. Where are we at now, guys? Hi, Flower Child. Okay. Righteous Bishop, hi. Nice to see you. Guide on building my future with my music and tonal healing, please share. Okay, what do we have for Righteous Bishop, Father? Give me 1 minute, please, guys. Righteous Bishop. Thank you, Hearts on Fire. Thank you. Hi, Amanda. I will try and look for you. Yeah, I see. I don't know your story, so it probably very well is. So you're filling your own cup. I like that. You're spending some time to fill your cup. It feels like it's right in proper time. It's if you see feathers, have you seen any feathers lately? I don't know why, but it does feel like you're filling your own cup. Um, are my moderators doing okay? Just checking on you. If you need to bug out, I totally understand. How are you filling your own cup? What else? My personal battery is actually okay, which is amazing. I think I had a long nap today, is why I'm still going. I slept for like 4 or 5 hours. I just came in and just said, okay, I'm done. And so I'm still good if you guys are still good. All right, back to Bishop. Okay. Okay, I like this message so far, Bishop. Ooh. Okay, I get that. Okay. Anything else, Father? Felt like there was one more. Oh man. Okay. Oh, Bishop, you might be complicated. Okay. Oh, I gotta figure this one out. Bishop, you're a puzzle. Okay. Hold on, guys. We might have to put the hair up here in a minute. It might be that kind of a night. All right. Okay, so Bishop, you're a true little puzzle here. Okay, it's like you want victory. You're going for victory. You're filling your cup. Okay, but and you want to celebrate life, and but it's like you're struggling a little bit to get everything on track. Okay, because you're the emperor, but in a negative way. Just kind of, I think, with a lot of stuff. I'll show you the picture of the emperor. Just can you see it? Maybe I can adjust my light. Um, see if that's better. Can you see the picture of the emperor now? See, he's kind of like little down, and the thing is, oh, I get it. Okay, so you're focusing so much on winning and wanting to go forward. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, I feel the same way. And that's like a shift right now in the universe. I think that shift ended yesterday. Because this is, yeah, look, because it's the fool, like not having fun, not like getting it going. Yeah, having difficulty getting same thing. Why do you think it's 1:54 in the morning? It's taken me forever. It is. It's analysis paralysis. It's a shift on the collective. It's like the light against the dark. There's a lot of energy. You just got to do it, and I'm the same way. And it's like, see, but you got to remember to have some fun there too, because see the darkness and see the non-temperance. You're pouring things out when you should be like trying to get temperate, okay? But the thing is, it's you with this Ace of Swords. It came in on the shelf, but you're facing your truths, okay? You're like, I'm gonna face my truths. And you're gonna be the magician. It's on the shelf, and you're gonna get You got to do it, okay? Okay, cool. Yes, I'm the same way. I need to go to 2 shifts a day, easily, because yeah, same way. So you're becoming the magician thing. The thing is, they're saying, please don't get in your head about 3 of Swords past things. Okay, you are shooting for victory. What's the highest and best advice for Bishop at this time? Be careful with your money. That I just heard that'll shift or change once things change. Oh, there is a 2 of Cups energy there. And then there's also, okay, yeah, the Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I just said be careful with the money. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, a sweet person coming in here. I feel like this is kind of after the fact. It's like let you get your stuff together, but don't be afraid because it is coming. Oh, it might be coming in quick. Look at that. We got the Chariot in a good way. Whoops. Chariot in a good way. Queen of Wands, a passionate person. And the Two of Cups. Wow, here we go again. You had a good conversation. Oh, nice. That's, well, look at this. Yeah, that's cool. Actually, and I think that conversation must have went pretty good because it's Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Wow, I love it. That it's good, Bishop. I think you already know your answers. I think this is just surely confirmation. Okay. All right, bear with me, guys. Bishop. Okay, Eve. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do Eve, Flower Child. Then I'm going to go back to Natalie. Well, thank you, Bishop. That makes me feel so good. I love it when it comes out that I'm getting to the point where the cards are just with God is overflowing. Let's check. Okay, Eve, I don't know if I can do it on demand. What I'm feeling with you, Eve, though, is okay, I can. I guess I can. Okay, so there's a need for you to just kind of to breathe. There's such an excitement in you, and it's not to put that excitement out, but to find a balance in the excitement in your life. To take time to spend some time in nature, to spend some time resting, to remember that Eve needs to have fun, to be open minded, to spend time loving Eve, because then that's going to bring in the loving relationship that Eve needs. Okay. And I feel like this is really all you need for now. And it's like a need to just kind of like, okay, I can chill out, I can breathe. Let God and the universe handle some things. Okay. You're a very kind, loving soul. Okay. And you're not going to get there in one day. You're not going to ever get there. I don't even know if you do it. I don't think you're an evil hag. If it were a song, it would be Dream, Dream, Dream. All I have to do is dream. That song? It would be that song. Okay, now let's go on. Sher's still going. Flower Child. Okay, Flower Child asks, I was wondering if my neighbors across the street dislike me or my family. I always feel so awkward around them. I'm going to talk about this. You're welcome, Eve. Okay. It is your favorite song. Are you kidding? That's funny. Wow. Thank you. Because it's my energy. It's just wild. The longer I go, the wilder my hair gets. Okay. All right. This is for Flower. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to ring the bell? Okay. What's yours? Thank you, Natalie. Okay, for Flower. What do we have for Flower, Father? Oh, wow. Okay, so Flower, I'm picking up on a weird energy for you. I feel like you have great intentions and you're a very loving, kind person, but it seems like your great intentions frequently go wrong. It's just like the universe is like it's a glitch or something. That's so strange. And you're like, why? I think it's because you're being challenged by the universe, tested. Wow. Okay. Already? That's so fast. Okay. Something about crystals. Crystals would benefit you. Holding one in your hand, find something that speaks to you. When you walk in the shop, you would feel it. You may already do this. You feel energy. You do feel energy. Oh wow. Okay, for Flower. Oh, ooh. Mm. Okay, you want to come out, don't you? Okay. All right, for flower. I gotta think about this one. Okay, so flower, you feel energy, but I feel like there's a push for like you're a unique individual is what I want to say. I have the card of the devil, the five of pentacles, and then in reverse. Okay, and then I also have the ace of cups on the shelf. Like you want things. There was what I see you doing is I see you making a shift from the dark to the light. It's like you got tired of all the immature energies, the pages in your life, and you met some other energies, but nothing has been that great. And now you finally realized, this is crazy message, that you need to have passion for your life, passion for yourself, and you're starting to come back into balance. Now that you're coming back into balance and you've cleared out a lot of these negative energies, and I feel like it's been hard for you, a knight of wands could be coming in here. Okay, a passionate person who's working on themselves that may feel the same way about you, but you put a lot of darkness away. It's really a beautiful shift. You should be proud of yourself. I hope that helps. That was for flower. Hi, Prague. Hi, Prague. See where we are. Oh my lord. Okay, Natalie, let's answer Natalie's question. Hi, Helen. Nice to have you here. I'm going to answer Natalie real quick. Whatever you feel for me, channeled cards or both. Okay. Well, my nose itches, so I must be here. What do we have? Oh, you're welcome, Flower Child. You said, well, people probably hate my bell. What's easy, Helen? Just curious. All right. For Natalie. Hi, Aaron. How's it going? What do we have for Natalie, Father? Bear with me. Hold on, guys. All right. Good, nice, Aaron. Welcome in. Okay, so the universe has my back is the first deck, Natalie. So let's see what the universe wants Natalie to know. I'll shuffle a little bit here. It's been wonderful. Tonight's been a little crazy. The chat's been good though. Your nose is blocked. Interesting. I don't know. Bear with me. Hearts on Fire, I want you to practice breathing exercises. Look on, I want you to slow down a little, Hearts on Fire, okay? And practice some breathing exercises. Learn to balance. You have big energy. And I think if you learn to practice breathing a little bit, even for me, I have big energy, that you'll find it helps you, okay? All right. For Natalie, what do we have for Natalie? Hi, Sickhart. What a name. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Cool. I like it. Okay. Oh, man. This is good. Okay. I surrender to a power greater than me. How appropriate, Natalie. I know you do. Okay. When I am connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yes, you do. You have the support of this channel. Okay. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Appropriate. Very appropriate. All right. So those are your, the universe has your back cards. I like those. Okay. Now let's go to, I had the Kipper. I wanted, why do I want to do the Kipper? KJ, you could have just asked. Wow. Donations are better in threes. Oh my goodness. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's super sweet of you. Okay, so what do we have for Natalie? I have the Kipper. I don't know why. I don't know. What do I have here? No. No, it's not for you, Natalie. I thought it was going to be for you. It's not. I don't know if it's for Darlene Lisa. Let's see. Let's do this one. I can feel the energy. If it's off, I don't do it. It didn't feel right. I was, okay. Maybe the Kipper is for KJ. I don't know. All right. All right. What do we have for Natalie? For Natalie, please. Okay. Oh man, this is a great read. Keep it going, Lord. It's a good read. Wow. Oh man. Oh, and your life is fixing to be so good. Okay. You're fixing to be a big fish in a little pond. Interesting. Anything else for Natalie? This is a cool read. We're going to use these for the next person too. The gift. Okay. Okay. Anything else? Okay, so we're going to start with Butterfly Garden, Natalie. This is a beautiful butterfly garden. This is you, or this is going to become, this is who you're becoming. Okay. And then I feel like the butterflies mean something, is really what I'm getting from here. Okay, so I have to work my way back. The first card that came out was New Direction. Okay. And I want you to, I'm so bad about this. See this card? New Direction. It was heading in an up angle, which is hilarious. What fell on top of it was, this cracks me up. Oh, sunny day. Oh, sunny day. Look, you're protected. You're on top of a mushroom, for God's sake. then, then, I'm trying to, okay, then liberty came out. Liberty, freedom, living the life that you want. Look at this woman. She's surrounded by the moon, the stars, the clouds, and it's freedom. Okay. And then the art of seduction flew out. I was like, okay, so not only does things get good with her, she gets a boyfriend. Seem a little pushy there, Natalie, but hey, what the hell? I might be too. He's kind of cute, Natalie. Black hair, tall, slightly thin. Looks like he could be very serious. Looks like he could make you very happy. Okay. Now, I don't know if he is the gift or not, but then, well, I'm not going to save that one for last. Then we have the Lorelette fall out. Okay. The Lorelette, I was like, oh my goodness, not the Lorelette. What is that? Let's find out. I'm just having fun tonight, guys. I needed a night where we were not just, I know we're busy tonight, but I needed a night where we were not just balls to the walls, because sometimes I guess a little old. Not complaining. I am so thankful, Father, for everything. It's just nice to have a little. Okay, so 31, Lorelette, power, responsibility, fate, and grace. Oh, I love it. A mermaid sits on a rock and gazes towards the ocean. A small ship floats nearby, connected with her through a rope. She has the power to decide the destiny of the ship and the fate of the crew. With the flick of her wrist, she could toss the ship against the shore, or she could let it continue its journey. What will the mermaid decide to do? She has suffered great loss in her own life. Will she continue the cycle of pain, or will she allow healing and grace to calm the waters? I know what you'll do. You'll allow healing and grace to calm the waters. You're past all of everything. But now you have the card of the gift. This is the last card to finish out your reading here, Natalie. This is beautiful. The gift. You're protected. There's an umbrella. There's a geese. There's a geese on that picture. Let's read it. Oh, wow. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. I love that song. Thank you. Wow. You must be Fuji. Hold on. 23. Whimsy, excitement, curiosity, and gift. Under a snowy sky, a woman with feathered hair holds a little box. What is inside the box? We don't know for sure. It looks like a gift. You guys bear with me. Simple on the outside, but perhaps magical within. We can only imagine what the world what would happen if we could tug the string and peer inside. Would it be the fulfillment of an old wish? Remember the curiosity we have before opening presents, the magical space between dreams and truth. Oh, wow. A gift reminds us of the excitement we have in these moments. That is a beautiful read. Wow. I take that. Wow. A fun guy. I am not pulling out the mushroom cards, Holly. And thank you, E, for the channel song. How very sweet of you. Let's go back to the donations. I think I'm on KJ now. Thank you, KJ. All right, let's see what KJ asked. KJ said, donations are better in threes. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. What should I look for or be aware of in the coming days? Everything feels good now. All right, let's see what we have for KJ. I will look for you, Celestine. You accept all that? I like that. Hi, I remember you, Priyanka, I think. I am having fun. All right. What do we? And Holly, thank you. If you want anything, you just shoot an email. Okay. For KJ, Father, what do we have for KJ? Sorry, I was sticking to my chair. When I was 14, I wanted to be a nun. And some of you know this, and people would say, what do you want to be? And I was like, I want to be a nun. And they're like, no, really, what do you want to be? And I'm like, no, I want to be a nun. I want to marry God. I would say that when I was 14. And I held on to that for a couple of years. I saw myself in the convent. I was making the bread. I was praying. So I think I'm telling you this because I've always had a connection to God. And I'm so thankful and so blessed to have it. And, I don't know. Anyway, so back to KJ. What do we have for KJ? For KJ, please, Father. Oh. Oh. I'm going to keep those. All right. Anything else? Oh, thank you, Natalie. Okay, we're going to stop on that. Okay. Oh, I do like that. One. This is a very strange message at the end, but we're going to go with it, KJ, and I hope it makes sense. Okay. Um. All right. What I have is the first card I have is Treasured Memories, and it's on the shelf. Oh, good night, Elizabeth. I love you. And tell Robin good night too. Okay, it's on the shelf, but it's like you go back and you look at your life. I like that. Okay. Then I have weaving flowers. Now let me see what this is supposed to mean. I feel like it's going to mean something different. 33 weaving flowers. Here we see a woman gathering the delicate petals of blossoms and making them into flowers. It seems like she's weaving them together, bringing a greater whole into being. She is calm, concentrated on her work. This woman is a creator. She draws from the petals falling from the sky and growing from earth. Inspiration is all around, gathering it to create a new whole. Okay, so like you have these great memories of your life. You're building these beautiful things. Okay, you're surrounded by friends. Okay, and you feel a sense of you still well I want to cover this one to the moon and back. This one was in reverse. Normally if it's in reverse, it's like you lost a love or something somewhere, and it was in reverse, so I feel like you lost something. I don't know what it was, but now it's like you have this freedom, this liberty, like something you thought you wanted. And then the red garden crosses you. This is kind of a beautiful card here. If we show them long enough. The red garden crosses you, and that is the card of gratitude, pleasure, and happiness. So you're happy for the life that you have. Okay. Yes. And you keep happiness and gratitude in your heart. And you notice the simple pleasures. Priyanka, I haven't forgotten you. Okay. Now, okay. Bloom, lullaby. Okay. Oh, okay. And then this was really cool. These three cards I picked up were, I got the card of bloom, like whatever you touch blooms. It's like the heat meister, only I don't want to say the money meister, but like it's like abundance. You touch it and it grows. Look at this person's hair. Don't not mind theirs. Okay, and it's you have lullaby. This card is in reverse, but it's the card of lullaby, and what it feels like is that you are able to bring peace to situations. Like you provide, this is really funny, you provide an umbrella of protection for those around you. Plus you're pretty high up on this bird, but you're protected too with the umbrella, but you do bring peace in for other people. And there is something here about the art of seduction. Okay. Like, I think that you're probably pretty suave. And the last thing that I was really confused about, KJ, I apologize, guys. KJ has donated. Oh, I will. Thank you, Param. KJ has donated 3 times, so bear with us. So it's a little bit longer reading. These are the things I didn't understand, KJ. I had the card of imprisonment come out. This is from the Kipper. I was guided to do that. It feels like you may be concerned about a friend of yours or somebody going to jail. Under imprisonment, there were thoughts, and then there was concern and high honor. And I don't know what that means, if that means something to you, or if it could come to mean something to you. But something about someone in high honor, like losing honor with you, maybe, and you concerned about them being in trouble. That was kind of weird. You can vent, Aaron. We love you. All right. That's what I have for you, KJ. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hi, Celia. Hi, Holly. Wow. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Let me see what. Okay. Oh, thank you, Priyanka. That's so very sweet. Let me refresh my energy, like Holly said. I'm running out of water. That's super sweet of you. Okay. I hope it does. Okay. There. Okay. Let me see where I'm at, guys. Okay. Hi, Priyanka. Okay. Can I get a message for my guides regarding my family situation and upcoming relocation? I'm very anxious about it regarding peace, health, and well being of family and my finances. Certainly. Certainly. Thank you. I appreciate you. For Priyanka, what do we have? How is this? No. Let's use the regular tarot for Priyanka. Oh, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. Natalie pointed that on a movie the other night that it was 222. It was pretty amazing. Okay, for Priyanka, what do we have? What does she need to know at this time, Father? Shuffle real quick, guys. I hope that wasn't loud on you guys' ears. All right, for Priyanka, please. What do they need to know at this time? For Priyanka. Bear with me, Priyanka. I'm just trying to see what this is. Okay. Okay, Priyanka, I don't know what's going on. Oh, thank you a little bit. So sweet. Okay, so Priyanka, I don't know what's going on, but something's clearly going on in your family. It's like things are stuck, stagnant. Like it's not the Ten of Cups. The everything is in reverse. I have the Ten of Cups in reverse, even the High Priestess in reverse. The Hangman is in the upright, saying that everything is stuck. The Two of Swords is in the reverse, but I feel like it's things that came to light that messed y'all up, and the focus became on what it just became on what you had lost and everything. You were trying to get back to calmer waters, is what it looks like. Because okay, you are going into calmer waters. Okay, I get it now. It took me a second. Okay, for a minute now, the sun is not been good. The sun is not good. It hasn't been out, and wow. Okay. But I feel like with this, there's concern, there's a lot of emotions at play. I think judgment does come in and everything that kind of chills things out, and people let their wands down, their burdens down. Um, and then I feel like there's something here where something shifts. It's not here. There is going to be a shift. It's a shift that makes magic. It sounds weird, but then it's going to move y'all into calmer waters because God knows from this read you definitely need it. And wow, that's a lot. There's a lot going on in that energy. There are a lot of emotions. There's a lot of movement and stress. I would say that to try to breathe through it and to just try to focus on the things that are positive at this time, and to try to be as realistic as possible and to try to cut out as many burdens. It looks like a lot. Wow, a lot. I'm sorry about that. Okay, that's what I have for you, Priyanka. Okay. I know and 222 is alignment if I remember correctly. Hi, a little bit. Let's see. Okay, does a little bit want a general or what does a little bit want? Oh wait, let's see where I am. Okay. And hi Cecilia, welcome. Nice to have you here. Listen, okay, find out a little. Okay, a little bit. Just wants a general. Okay, and Cecilia, general read. What do we have for Cecilia coming in? For Cecilia coming in, general read. Here, I think. Had to think about it. Sick heart, not tonight. I can't. I, I can't do it tonight because I don't have enough energy to do that. I'm not even sure I can do it, but oh, cool. Thank you, Holly. Okay. Bear with me. I'm just centering. For Cecilia. What do we have for Cecilia, Lord? Oh. Wow. Okay, Cecilia, I don't know who you are. Okay, but you figured it out. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so for you, you have, okay, I'm going to save these over here. You got a pretty cool read here, Cecilia. You figured out that everything is connected. You get it. Okay, I want to save that there. And there's mermaid love here coming in or something about birds and this birds and the sea, the water. If something flows, water is important. No rain today. Okay, so like you're very tapped into the weather is what I feel. Okay, and here, look at this. The birds are messages, connections, all of that. And you the message I'm here is you have it going on. It's like you're in your sleeping beauty dream here, okay? Like love and life. Okay. And then over here, let's see what we have. Yeah, because you know it's all about the journey. That's why you know everything is connected. I love that. And you are queen bee in your world. I knew that. And something about a night ride, wisdom, discernment, the elephant, an old soul. You're a very old soul. You've been around a long time. You've learned a lot with the two owls here. You see the bright side of life. You are tapped in. I love that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. There is one card I wasn't sure about, number 16, Eva. Okay, and I want to read that one. It came to my attention. She does have a snake on her, so be careful with this. Duplicity, deception, and caution. Out of the jungle steps a woman, half of her body covered with exotic plants and flowers. A snake wiggles around her neck. The woman presents herself like a fruit sweet to be picked. She offers excitement and novelty, but be careful. Her kiss could be as toxic as the bite of a snake, like a deceitful friend or lover. Her unreadable countenance masks her true intentions. So be careful if there's a snake in your energy. The reason I was called to it is see the snake around her neck. That would be the only thing, and that's more like a warning to be careful if someone coming this deceptive. Okay. Wow. Okay. What did Holly say? I love it when I read. Okay. Holly said another tip is to listen to beehive sounds. There are plenty of videos available on YouTube. That's cool. You know who the snake is? Okay. Cool. I hope that helped. Welcome to the chat, Cecilia. We're glad you're here. Nice. I appreciate the confirmation. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. If you are a moderator and you are tired, please go to bed. I do not want to keep you up all night. All right, Little Bit's question. What do we have for Little Bit? Next 2 weeks. All right, what do we have for Little? Thank you, I appreciate that. Little Bit for the next 2 weeks. I'm going to cut this off at 3:30 in 15 minutes. Okay, so you guys bear with me. I so slow down if and I'm getting tired. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been quite the chat. I'm loving it, and I'm very thankful. But at a certain point, I do run. I've never been to Canada. I was going to go to Canada one time, but I never made it. Okay. Okay, what do we have for a Little Bit for the next 2 weeks, Father? For a Little Bit for the next 2 weeks. Oh, come on, please. For a Little Bit for the next 2 weeks. Okay, I like this. Okay, for the next 2 weeks, I think back to the butterflies. Butterflies are important. I think that you might have thought you were stranded at some point, okay, but you found out you weren't really stranded, that you had a lot more control than you thought, and it was beautiful. You treasure the memories you've made in life so far, and you get it that those are very important. And you live life, and you're starting to smell the flowers and see the light and the love. And as you do that, your beauty is starting to unfold. And the card I'm going to end it for you a little bit is Little Miss Sunshine. That's what you are, a little bit, Little Miss Sunshine. I do love that for you. All right. A general for Maria Grace. You're welcome. Little bit for Maria Grace, a general. Whoa, treasured memories. Okay, this you go out of your way to make treasured memories. Okay, Maria Grace. What else, Father? My home is my castle. Yeah, you're like you're a together person. You're like one of those little Martha Stewart people, aren't you? Sorry, Maria Grace. Yes, you have a flower spirit. I think you're connected to fairies, possibly. You like nature and gardening. You're happy. You have a good spirit. You touch the sky in your vibration. You're high vibing. Yep, I like it. And you protect your nest, and you're good at your job. That's what I have for you. That was an interesting read. I like that, Maria Grace. You have very good energy. Okay, Eve, this is your last question of the night. You cannot spend all your money on me. Real quick, for Eve, what is the energy between me and my friend Jay? I appreciate that, but still. Natalie, Eve is cut off. Is Darling Lisa even here? I hope she's sleeping. Okay. 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 Here's the thing. Your friend could be a snake, okay? Or your friend could not be a snake, okay? Your friend is like walking this wire. They're trying to figure out who they want to be, okay? And here you are, this nice flower spirit, okay? Innocent, kind, happy. Okay. So there's no good answer yet. You're going to have to it's to be determined, okay? But there is magic in the air, abracadabra. But use discernment, okay? It could end up being very good. No, I'm not saying she's a snake. I'm saying use discernment, okay? It could end up being very good to the moon and back. That may not be that person, okay? It's just saying it could be either or, okay? No, I'm not saying she's a snake. Okay. All right. Eve, you're cut off for the night. I appreciate you. Okay. Yes, the snake was in reverse, Eve. Eve was in reverse, actually. The name Eve was in reverse. That was Eve was in a book of reading. Yes, thank you. Yes, if you're asking me 10,000 questions, it is cheaper for you to book a reading on my website. Thank you, Parab. Parab, would you like a card? You've been in and out tonight. Ah, oh, wow. Yes, they were in reverse. All right, for Parab, Lords. Oh, my goodness. I'm trying to make sure. Have I missed anybody? I have not. Okay. Okay. Eve, I read the cards the way God tells me to read them. The cards open a door. My messages come from the divine. She's not a snake. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Holly. I appreciate it. All right. Parab. You have such a beautiful soul, Parab. You're on a good path. You're on a good track. Um, Parab is a beautiful soul. I just said that, actually. What do we have for Parab? Okay. Okay. This is actually kind of interesting, Parab. Um, you are you have liberty, you have freedom of choice. Okay, that's on the bottom of the deck. That's telling you something. Okay, freedom of choice, Parab. Okay, you also in the very center of the read, you had stranded in reverse. Okay, you're not stranded. Okay, you just needed a minute, is what it feels like, because you have the observer on top of it. Like you just need a minute to figure everything out. You're looking at the big picture, is what I'm getting from this. Okay, and I think you are, and you're also, but and then the red garden fell. Okay, on here. What is the red garden? I remember that, but let's double check it here. The red garden is gratitude, pleasure, and happiness. Yes, that's so appropriate. Gratitude, garden. Yes, happiness, all the good things. And then the change of seasons fell out. And this is a person that's happy. That's like, look at this card. This is like you making a shift. Okay. The change of seasons is card 42. And that is transformation, life's ups and downs, and development. Wow. In the center of this card stands a woman surrounded by blowing leaves, flowers, and snowflakes. As the wind blows them swirling up to her, she raises an arm in protection or welcome. We are not sure. This card reminds us that seasons change just as we do. This is way too deep. Okay. Nothing is ever still, not a river, not even the mighty oak, and certainly not us. We are in a constant state of transformation. Even when we feel overwhelmed, if we can just quietly be, we will be moving in spite of ourselves. When life whirls around us, let the certainty of the cycle of seasons be a grounding force. Wow. That's beautiful. That was that card, Parab. Look how beautiful that card is. I think your seasons are changing. And then you had the exler of life. This is you being excited again about life and feeling it, feeling where knowing where you're going. Yes. Yes. Wow. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then the night ride. Yeah. Everything coming into place. I love this. It's a beautiful read, Parab. It really is. All right. Whew. Hey, Ron, I know you're confused and you have a lot of things that you want to know about. We're probably beyond answers in this chat for you, but I am going to pull some cards. I liked it. That was a beautiful read, Parab. Let's see what we have for Aaron. Okay, yeah, I didn't mean to. Celeste, I'll go to you next. Aaron, please, Father, for Aaron. Like I read your mind. What the hell? I don't read minds. I don't know what I do, Aaron. I'm just a woman. We're winding down, Eve. Okay. I'm gonna try to do Aaron and Zachra. Okay. Let me see where we're at. Okay. And sick heart. Okay. All right, guys. If you want to book a reading, I am available. I usually try to get back with you on a read within 24 to 48 hours, and I have various platforms I can do those reads on, and my prices are very reasonable. I am worth it. All right. There are people here that have had my reads. All right. Now let's see what we have for Aaron. And I'm not gloating. Okay. At all. For Aaron. But Natalie or somebody, can you guys put no more questions? No more. Yeah. Do that thing you do. Okay. Okay, Aaron, I think we'll take this. Sher's the real deal. Okay. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles, Aaron, I feel like there's some kind of outside interference, okay? Possibly third party interference. I'm not going to say for sure, but an outside interference with the Three of Pentacles. But here's the thing, Aaron, you're showing up as a very stable, together person. 10 of Wands. You're handling your burdens in a good way. It's like the divine is giving you strength to deal with them, strength in the upright. But you are a hanged man, the hanged man, okay? So you're stuck right here, okay? I think this is going to be, I feel like a lot of this is going to be about money, Aaron, okay? Because you have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? This is a money, like an argument, something not good with money, okay? I do think it could be a money factor here. Some of these things are just way beyond this. You're going to need to talk to some kind of counsel or something and figure some things out. But here's the thing, this is the really weird part of this, Aaron. I see it ending up as the sun. The answer is the sun. So I don't know what this means to you, but that's really what I've got. I hope it helps. All right, let's see. Hold on a minute. I'm going to pass out after this. Oh, thank you, Parab. I appreciate it. I always wanted to be like my grandmother from when I was 7 years old. I was always fascinated by her and watched all those shows like The Medium. Oh, I used to love that show. Things like that. Cowboy, if you're out there, I love you. He's usually hanging in the background somewhere. I did text him last night. Okay. Okay, Natalie, I told Sickhart I would read for him. So a general. Okay, I did say Sickhart, and there was one more. Okay, let's see Sickhart. All right, what do we have for Sickhart at this time, Father? Messages for Sickhart. Zaraka, yes. I don't know. It's I Aaron, I don't know. I think you really need to talk to somebody. Somebody, that's beyond me. All right. Okay. For Sickhart. Ooh. Wow. Okay, Sickhart, I don't know what's going on with you, but wow, I don't. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you what I got because it's kind of crazy. Okay, I have the Eight of Swords, like you're just now seeing something, okay? And the Seven of Pentacles, but you're seeing it the wrong way. Like you're seeing it, it's like an illusion, and you want to fight. It's like a fight. I'm going to win. It's all this excitement about winning the fight, and it's really, I, somebody's in a dark place with the Hermit, and you have the Page of Wands that has all this passion, okay, but they want to fight, and they're weird concerned about the money and wrapped in illusions. And then you have the World, and it's like a cycle will close off, but not in a good way. The cycle will not close off in a good way, okay? So I'm so sorry. I would like to tell you that it would be better, but it's what it is. Highest and best advice. Whew. Highest and best advice, please. This is a totally different deck. Highest and best advice for sick heart. The Lovers in reverse. Highest and best advice for sick heart. The Hermit in reverse. It's like you have to come out of Hermit. Okay, anything else? Oh, good Lord. Okay, you're supposed to come out of Hermit, and there's a High Priestess in reverse and a Ten of Cups in reverse. I do not know what this is about. This is, I'm going to leave it here because I don't know what this is. It's like everything went sideways all of a sudden. I have a feeling you know. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of above our, okay, bear with me. Oh, sick heart. I know, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, sick heart. Okay, Zara. Okay, Zarak. This is the last one, guys. Okay, unless Holly or anybody like that wants one. Okay. Oh, is Zach still in my chat? Is Zach out there? I feel so bad. Zarak, facing marriage delay. Can you please pick a card and tell me when I will receive a marriage proposal? Okay, I will try, Zarak. I'll try. Natalie's like, no more. I feel the same. I'm sorry it was so long tonight, guys. Oh, thank you, Holly. You're such a beautiful wealth of information. It did resonate. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. What do we have for Zach? What's the relationship and the marriage? Okay. All of them are, I can't see anything. Okay. Putting the burdens down. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. This is very weird. Okay, so it looks like you thought you had your happy ever after, and it didn't turn out good because yeah, Ten of Cups in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse, Page of Pentacles in the upright, and King of Cups in the upright. Okay, okay. Let me see what I'm getting here. I'm being told that there will be other options and that you need to learn about yourself first. That it feels like the past was like an epic fail, but after you make some changes and face some truths or something, because you didn't defend yourself in whatever the past was, you didn't, yeah, no, and you have a King of Cups coming in, but they're good energy. So okay. Oh, Holly, what did you tell her? This is a marathon night. I did tell her an answer, but I'm sure if Holly gave you a question, I'm sure that it, whatever, Holly is one of the few people in my chat that when she says something, I've never worried about it. So personally, I would take her advice. I will pull the card. I think your children's energy is probably fine. The prayer of protection. Yes, that's beautiful. As a matter of fact, we're talking about Holly, you're the closest so far for Psalm 91. Okay. Yes. And you know what? Honestly, that was great advice. I will pull a card to see if there's an issue, but I'm not. Okay, hold on. It's too many, please, Father. I need one card. Just one, please. Okay. Okay. I tell you what I have. They want everything to calm down. Holly's absolutely right. You should read Psalm 91. But there's a lack of planning in your family right now. Like nobody's planning. Things aren't going well. There's a magician, but the magician is like not really kicked in. This may be you, and I'm not being mean or anything, but like the kids want to go to calmer waters. The kids absolutely want to go to calmer waters. This will help shift their energy. I would start with the prayer first. Prayer is one of the most powerful things you can have. Did Zach by any chance show back up? I feel so bad, but it's good because he's growing where he doesn't have to have a message every day. But Zach, if you read this or watch it later, I love you. I think that you're starting to shift vibrationally and you're doing such beautiful work, such good self work. And you're growing, and I love that. And I'm sure your mom would be so proud of you, Zach. I feel that with every fiber of my being. She's in the meadow of the sunflowers, just so you know. All right, Zach, I hope that helps. Holly is beautiful, and we love her. She's been here since the beginning. You guys, I cannot thank you enough. This was a crazy marathon. When I logged on here tonight, I was like, oh, it's a Tuesday night. It's no big deal, right? He has. And you know what? I love it so much. I feel like I'm connected to all of you. It's a great team, Natalie. And I see that your reading came out beautiful. Darling Lisa, if you're still around or if you watch this later, please take care of your back. Oh, let me see if I'm missing anything. Natalie. Oh, no, I was okay. No, I was good. Thank you. Yeah, it's just the need to slow everything down and take Holly's advice. Pray. You'd be amazed what God can do. I know. I love it. Hey, Ron, my prayers are with you. I'm going to close this out with the prayer, guys. My nose is itching. Sorry. Dear Heavenly Father, for all that are here and all that enter here later, thank you for this beautiful energy. Thank you for allowing me to go this long, Father, to be able to help people and, just show my appreciation. Thank you. Thank you, Father. And bless these people, heal them, give them the answers that they need. Put your hand on their shoulder or their heart and open the channels that are right and necessary for them. I ask this in your name. Bless my moderators extremely. Holly, Natalie, my darling Lisa, Patricia, there's so many of them, and I'm so thankful. Thank you, Father, for everything. Let tomorrow be a great day for all. Peace, protection, healing, love, and light for all. Thank you, Father. Amen. You guys are great. I am going to shut it down because this is the longest I think I have ever gone. I don't know why God gave me so much momentum tonight, but good night. I love you guys. Uh, get some rest, okay? Y'all have a great night. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, Holly. You're wonderful too. Oh, wow.